You out here. You out here. You know what I'm saying? And put up. You get my shit. Get my motherfucking shit. Got a big weekend of fights coming up. A nice weekend of fights. Joyce versus Zhang in the afternoon. And Hitchens versus Zepeda in the evening. It's a good, nice weekend of fights. Get the sham boy Pappy. Gonna get the sham boy Pappy. Give me a second. All right, let's get our gunshots ready. Get all our junk. You know what I'm saying? We out here. So yeah, yo, things that's going on in boxing. Things that's going on. I feel like the changing of management in the Middle East adds an air of spontaneity to whether or not we get Usyk versus Fury. I'm still not really optimistic, not really. Fury seems focused on crossover fights with MMA fighters for lots of money, but not a lot of risk. So the appeal of that is obvious. Yeah, DJ, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. What might happen. Because I just came off of the round table. Shout out to B Styles, everybody on the round table. Had a good conversation about that. That yeah, if Joe can make it past, if Joe can make it past the sixth round, there's a chance that he can outlast Zile Zhang. The odds makers seem to have the fight at close to even money. You know, so we definitely gonna talk about that. I think Joyce hits the canvas this time. Shit, let's open up the chat to the panel. Let's get some opinions out here. Get some opinions on this fight out here. Yeah, I mean, like it seems like the obvious choice is Zhang. It seems that way, but there is reason enough to kind of believe that Joe Joyce does have the better engine of the two. He has a lot of stamina. That much we know. Whereas Zhang, he tends to fade down the stretch, starts off all right, but eventually he gets tired. He's an older guy. He's like 40 or whatever it is. So I I I,
What's goody, Jules?
I was good. I do see a window of opportunity to like, yeah, if Joe could just protect that eye long enough and just last long enough, maybe he could outlast Zhang. But it's hard to imagine that he stays out of the way of those counters and he goes those rounds and doesn't get hit. You know what I mean? So I don't really know. I don't know.
Jules, that's not going to happen. Come on, that left hand had a home all night. That first fight, man, he couldn't miss with it.
And I,
So you mean to tell me now that Joe Joyce is going to become this master of elusiveness, and he's going to avoid that?
No, I
I
mean,
don't think so,
I
man.
don't even think he. I mean, like if you watch Joe all throughout his pro career and some of his amateur career, right? He was always that way. He doesn't. He don't move his head, bro. Like, nah, he don't do
Right?
that. So it's a bad habit, and you know what they say about bad habits? They're hard to break. That's a habit
Yeah.
that he's had forever, since forever. And now at 38, it's going to change.
And
I don't
Zhang is going to
know.
continually hit him with that left and that big head of his, and going to keep hitting him. And that's
And
the problem.
Chisora said it. Shout out to Beats. I caught the article. I got it from Boxing Beats and Rhymes that Chisora said that he doesn't even think that Joe's eye is fully healed. Tyson Fury said that he offered him to spar. He offered Tyson Fury. I mean, he offered Joe Joyce, yo, come to Moricom and spar him, and Joe declined the offer. So it's like, well, I just don't know how much you could change in 5 months. Villa.
Right. What's up, Billy?
Gentlemen, how you guys doing today?
All right. How are you,
How you
sir?
feel?
I
How you
definitely,
feeling about that Joyce versus Zhang, yo?
I think it's route, dude. I honestly, it's just gonna be Zhang. Zhang's gonna win again. I'm sorry, but I don't really see any other
You
outcome.
confident? You confident?
I'm pretty confident. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm confident. After I rewatched that first fight a couple times, unless Zhang is set on the couch and hasn't trained or he hasn't used his pressure. If he continues to use his pressure, I don't see any difference I think there's just too many holes in Joyce's game. Can't counter punch for the shit. Doesn't have a lot of head movement. Is powerful, obviously, like a lot of heavyweights. But I think I think Zhang's just he's got his number, man. I'm confident. I don't know if it'll be a stoppage. I could see it going to points, but I still see it being a win for Zhang.
Shout out to Dr. DJ Bucci. DJ Bucci says Zhang's team found out the cards were close. One judge had Joyce winning at the time of the stoppage, so they are not planning for a decision this time. Chantel?
I don't see how they had it a close fight when Zhang was fucking him up the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really see that either. Like I just spoke to Beeb, and Beeb said that he had it a closer than other people. But I'm like, I don't really see that. Like Joe was getting tore up in that fight, man. He was getting tore up. So, and they said that they saw that Joe. I'm gonna watch it again tomorrow because maybe I missed something. But I'm like, I didn't get the sense that Joe was coming on. I got the sense that like, yo, Joe about to get knocked the fuck out. That's how I felt right before they stopped it. They're like, nah, it's not looking good for Joe. These left hands got him stumbling around. I don't, you know what I mean? But maybe I don't know. Different strokes, different folks.
No,
So let's see.
I agree. I watched the fight. I watched the fight a couple times after. Now it's been a little while since I revisited it, but after I watched it probably once or twice, and I didn't see anywhere within that fight where Joyce was even anywhere close. So the fact somebody else had him up on the cards, I don't know if they were close personal friends with them or money
I know, right?
brown paper bag or what was going
I
on.
heard more than one person say that, yo. I heard more than one person say since that fight, oh, Joe was coming on, and I'm like, I don't know, did I miss it? Because it looked like he was getting fucked up to me.
Yeah, you didn't miss a thing. He was getting fucked up.
Were they playing a different game in between, like that 30 seconds? Were they playing checkers or chess?
That's what
Because
I'm
if it was
saying.
another
Like,
game, maybe, but not in boxing, he wasn't coming on. He's getting his ass whooped.
that's what that's how I felt watching it. That I'm like, it felt like a losing battle for Joe. I didn't feel like, and I'm respecting their opinion, because different strokes for different folks, right? But I heard more than one person say, yeah, it looked like Joe was coming on, and I'm just like, where?
Well,
He was.
why I don't want to disagree with people's opinions, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use it as a comparison, but it's obviously not to that extreme. But it would be like if somebody says to me, well, "I don't know what you're talking about, man. Spence was coming on against Crawford. He just needed another round." I mean, not that it's the same comparison, but I mean, you could consider it like a light because all I saw was that dude's face was like tuned up, man. He looked like he had a second head growing out of his eye. So where there was any situation where he was coming on, maybe I was asleep, inebriated, or something. But I don't see him coming at all. There was a full on ass whooping.
Yeah, but you know that the odds makers, they do have the fight at close to even money.
I did
They
see
do.
that. Yeah, I was looking at the gambling odds even probably about 3 weeks ago because I was gonna place a wager on a fight, and they already have like the Canelo odds, and they already had some fights that were a couple weeks out, and they had that fight, and I was surprised how close it was. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was much closer than I would have put those odds after the results of the first fight. So you're absolutely correct, and I was actually shockingly surprised how close, and they're still close. So maybe there's something going on, or there's something that I don't know about.
They just figure that, you know what they figure? It's a Frank Warren show. It's a Frank Warren show. Unless Zhang knocks him out, if it goes to the cards, they don't mind jobbing Zhang, bro. Not if they fucking had Joe up in the last fight where he got like, how could he have been up? How?
Rewatch the fight, man, because I respect your opinion. I respect country's opinion. I mean, if you guys say something, I'm willing to digest it and go, you know what, maybe I was wrong. But I want you to go back and rewatch that fight. And if you have any opinion that's different than just a full
I'll go
one-sided ass
watch it.
whooping, then I want you to report back to me because maybe I need to look at it too because
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
didn't see
watch
it at
it
all.
tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna watch it
Okay.
while I have my coffee. I'm gonna have it on because I'm like, I just did. I don't see how they could have. I don't see how they could have had him up. I didn't see like maybe Joe won 2 rounds. Maybe, but
Yeah.
up?
If
I
you,
don't see that.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
realistically, if you see something different, then I want to hear about it. But I feel like you're fairly objective. I don't feel like you're biased, and I feel like you report it down the middle. So if you see something different, I'm willing to at least, because I do respect your opinion. I at least want to take that into consideration. But from the two or three times I watched the fight, I saw it the same way every time. I was like, no. Now, does that mean there can't be a different outcome? We all know this is heavyweight fighting, so
Well,
one punch can change a whole fight. So, with that being said, I still think that it'll be the same outcome. I don't think it'll be as bad as a brutal of a beating, but I still see the outcome as being the Chinese connection is going to come through.
well, I'll say this before I pass it to Caesar that for Zhang, because he can
Mm.
make an adjustment too to build off of what he did, that that you could hit him with the counter left hand out of the high guard. You could do that because that's how he's catching him. He's just catching and shooting. So if you add something to that to that backhand, to that left hand, if you add a right hook to that, you could put him away to where you ain't got to worry about the judges. That it's not just Joe that could change something. Zane could add to what he already did. Then look, all I got to do is sit here in this
Mm-hmm.
hot guard, let him throw, and when he throw, boop boop, and we can see if we can't get this guy out of here. Now, Base, shout out to Base. Base said that he seen Joe. He seen because he over there. He said he seen Joe, and it looked like Joe coming in heavy, like 280.
Now, do you think there's a strategy behind that, or you just got hungry?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The strategy might be so that there's more weight behind the punches, more weight, more damage. But
Me too.
him already
Salute to the
being,
panel.
I was goody. Him already being type slow, like you already got slow hands. You want to have slow feet too? Okay. Because
Well,
it's not hard to
don't
see.
you think that?
If he comes in 280, it has to be because you want more weight behind the punch and you want to lean on the guy. Make him tired because we know Zhang has a type shitty gas tank. So there's a strategy there behind coming in heavy.
Yeah, but
But
is it really gonna work though? I
mean,
I think it's more of a hindrance than a strategy, if you ask me.
I mean, unless all that weight is in your face to protect your face.
Well, don't you guys believe that he was already a step behind Zhang last time? So
Yeah.
adding more weight, wouldn't that just mean that you have a more likely of the same outcome? Because Zhang, while he's not fast, he had faster hands, and he obviously,
That's what
you
I'm
know,
saying. How is coming in heavier gonna like? I just don't like the only benefit from being heavier is there will be more weight behind your punches. That's it. That's the benefit.
but
But
using that logic though, if you have more weight behind your punches, but you're landing less and you're getting hitting more, then maybe you get your ass beat faster.
I'm trying. Look. To me, I said it. I've said it maybe 5 times in a build-up. I'll say it one more time. The biggest and most important change that I think Joe would have to make is not a big one, but kind of. And that's instead of using a high guard, use a cross guard. Why? It's not the best guard to punch out of, but it'll protect that eye. And you just use that for the first couple of rounds to make this guy go some rounds. And then you get back on your Joe Joy shit round 6, round 7. After you done gone some rounds and he's a little bit more tired. He done threw a lot of punches, you know what I mean? And Salas is a smart guy. If I thought of that, I'm fairly confident Salas could think of something better because that's kind of why I get why it's even money. This dude's trained by Ismail Salas. That dude is a smart dude. That's one of the smartest underrated dudes in boxing. So if anybody could come up with a plan, you can't count out Salas. You could count out Joe, but not Salas, you know?
I like what you're saying. I agree. I got a question for you though, because I like this aspect of boxing too. Not so much the political, but I like the action reaction. So let's say if Joe wins the fight, where do both parties go afterwards in
Oh,
their career? And then if Zhang wins the fight, where do both of their parties go after in their career?
oh, I mean, shit. If Joe wins the fight, he'll push for Usyk, you know? if he wins the fight, he'll push for Usyk. The world goes back to being Joe's oyster if he wins, because then he's in the conversation for Usyk, for AJ, and other spicy fights at the weight. Now, if Zhang wins, the same is true. You know that, hey, if he becomes WBO interim champion, he's talking about fighting Fury. That's what
Well,
he wants. That's what he said. He want Fury. Would he get him? I don't think so. You don't have nothing to get Fury in the ring. You're WBO interim champion, not WBC interim champion. So, and I don't really know that Fury would want to fight a big, strong southpaw who's an Olympian. Why? Why would he want to do that?
Given both their ages, I think it's a now or never moment for either one of them or both of them. You know?
Yeah, them dudes is fucking. Joe's 38. Zhang is 40. They ain't young. You know,
No.
They ain't young, and they ain't got all the time in the world to be out here playing with these young people, bro.
Is there any chance though that if Zhang wins the fight, that they can build anything? Because we talked about months back about the audience in China, because China had what 13 million people tune into that
Yeah,
fight.
they had mad motherfuckers watching that
It
fight.
was like what 4 o'clock in the morning Chinese time when they watched that. So if he wins that fight, I mean, at least from a financial standpoint, he's got to hopefully try to find a name that he can build a big fight to, at least a financially
Shit.
big
Zhang
fight.
got numbers, bro. He got numbers.
I mean, look, if he gets WBO, I don't think he could get Fury, because it's like, people don't be wanting to fight southpaws in general. They ain't going. Fury is not just going. Yeah, let me just fight this big ass southpaw that hit hard for
That
no
ain't Fury.
reason.
That's not Fury.
That's not Fury, bro. When the fuck did he start? So you could probably get Usyk, or for the WBO interim, yeah, you could probably get him. But that's if they don't start working on the undisputed. And remember also that the next dude in the rotation is not Zhang. The next dude in the rotation is Hergovic. He got to get his shot. So Zhang would still have to wait. What you gonna do in the in between time? And who's gonna be in? Like, the other thing is, if Joe win, there still could be people that might want to fight Joe because of the UK money, right? UK money. But with Zhang, who gonna want to fight a big ass southpaw that hits hard? Who?
He's exotic. He's an exotic fighter, and nobody wants to face that shit. He's like the Anui of the. You think he's the Anui of the heavyweights?
Bueno, not in terms of nuts and bolts, pero tú sabes lo que si no hay dinero. And really, come on now. If Chinese investors, which is the conversation that we had immediately after the fight, that, because there's a huge audience in China and there's like 14 billionaires. Yeah, well, if they were going to invest in Zhang, they would have done that by now. He's 40, all right? Unless somebody puts some money behind him, I don't see people being in a hurry to fight Zhang. Not if he win this weekend.
And he's running out of time. Like you said, he's 39,
40 at heavy. So it's 40 at, my bad, but it's 40 at heavyweight. Do you think is that still being in their prime?
No, no, heavyweights do age differently than other divisions in this sense. If you're a welterweight, you need that snap. You need that. If you're a welterweight, you a junior middle, you need that snap. Whereas heavyweights don't really rely on speed because most of them aren't fast anyway. So you don't, you're not gonna be facing guys that got a whole lot of snap. That 40 at heavyweight is more manageable than 40 at lightweight. 40 at, it's more manageable, but it's still 40, bro.
Zane versus Derek Chisora, you think who can?
Bro, that's probably the only dude that would fight him, bro. Is Derek Chisora? Probably.
Derek Chisora.
That dude is a maniac, bro. That dude, that dude is crazy, bro. Like, he don't want to retire. So yeah, I guess Derek Chisora.
That's what I'm thinking.
Didn't Fury come out and say too? I mean, even though Fury said before he doesn't care about the money and it's not about the money, and now there was another quote where he came out and says, well, I only want to fight for the money. So would he even entertain a fight like Zane? Because no disrespect to him, but that's not a big money fight.
I'm trying to tell, bro, people do not be wanting to fight southpaws. This is regular. This is just regular, like ain't nobody trying to fight a southpaw, right? But a big southpaw, a very big southpaw that hits really fucking hard, and he's an Olympian. No, I don't see Fury being like, yeah, sign me up. I need that. I need that.
The thing is,
Yeah,
like,
look at the last southpaw he fought. Who was that? Otto Valine?
Otto Valine.
Yeah, look what happened.
they could have stopped that fight.
And Otto, God bless him, he don't punch like Zhang. Like, he don't punch like Zhang. Really got that kung pao in that left hand, bro. Like, he really do.
Kung pao.
So, oh shit, Bobby Light said you and Eson going back and forth is hilarious. Yeah, shout out to Eson. Shout out to my man Eson with the Nissan. Listen, B, there go my man Julio. Listen, B, I gotta ask Julio.
I was about to ask where Julio's been lately, and now he popped up. That's cool.
Julio like Magneto, bro. He make that force field and he just float above the buildings and shit. For real. Listen, this the shit. Eson with the Nissan. Listen, you little motherfucker. You better stop hating on Canelo, you little motherfucker. Rhode Island ass motherfucker. He be on Eson drive a Nissan and he be on Twitter. Listen, you little motherfucker. You better stop hating on my man Canelo, you motherfucker. Motherfucker gonna say Marquez is greater than Canelo. Motherfucker, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, I was right before you were online, Jules. I was watching a Canelo interview, and I don't know if you know Molusco.
Bro, yo lo vi.
Yeah. And so they showed him a Marquez video que he was talking shit still about Canelo.
Pero tú no sabes, tú sabes cuántos años tiene Marquez hablando mierda.
Yeah.
¿Cuántos años? Like,
Barrio.
It's like a decade or damn near a decade and a half of Marquez talking shit.
Still drinking his piss.
Por eso es que está enfogonado.
Yeah.
Now, Julio.
It makes no sense for Marquez to do that, though. I mean, man, talk about
he's jealous.
Negativity.
I think it's jealousy, man. A lot of envious and jealousy shit.
Julio, Zhang, Joyce. The odds makers have it at close to even money. Why?
I think that they're betting, they're hedging their bet on the fact that maybe Joe had a one-off, like maybe that was just a rough night. I don't think so. I think he genuinely struggles against southpaws because, like, one thing I realized before the fight, I recognize Zhang he has real skills, like southpaw, good counterpuncher, good timing. Like, he has real skills. Olympian, trains out in Jersey in the East Coast, fighting all these slick dudes. With Joe, bro, I looked at his record and it just occurred to me, oh shit, right before the fight, like, he was nary a southpaw on his resume up until that point. I think he had fought like one or two.
Yeah.
So that's usually a red flag. Like, if you look at a guy's early career, you could clearly see that they're not matching him with southpaws. Then chances are their manager know that something's up there. So I got Zhang still doing it. Maybe mid-round stoppage, but if Joe turns it around too, then hey, that's the heavyweight division. Like, we gotta just stop writing dudes off every single time they lose.
Well, not writing him off, but it's how you lose that makes people say, I just can't see how you do it. And the way that he lost, the one thing that normally works for you, overwhelming guys with volume, with activity, in this fight, that's kryptonite. You can't do that. Not with this guy. So
no.
Also, I feel like 2023 has been the year of the counterpuncher, because like all these pressure fighters that get in their ass whooped, except for Navarrete,
or just the volume guys, because Errol's not really a pressure guy, but yeah, you got counterpunched to death. That's what happened. You got counterpunched to death. Ryan, you got counterpunched to death.
Ryan's ass, and Joe Joyce's ass too. So like, this is not a surprise.
Bro, how you feel? You think Joe can't pull it off? Like, what's your confidence level?
I had Zhang in the first place. I was telling you guys that.
You don't think Joe
Joyce's
so
ass,
it's just Mike
with
the fucked up mic?
That's fucked up,
I never have the fucked up.
I don't think Joe Joyce's I don't think Joe Joyce's ass. I don't think we can say that.
He's ass.
No, I don't think we can say that.
He's ass.
No, he's good. He's just
not. Daniel Dubois is ass.
Yeah, Daniel Dubois is definitely.
Wait. Think about this. Joe don't have a lot of fights, but these are the people that he fought. Unbeaten Daniel Dubois, former world title challenger, and Brian
Dubois'
Jennings.
ass.
Wait. Let me finish. Dubois, Stavern, Takam, Jennings, Parker. That's not bad, bro.
Bro, he's a good fighter. He's just limited. Like
That's not like I can't look at that. Yeah, that's ass. Like, nah, that's not bad, bro. For a
and you
dude
got to
that don't
think
have
he
a lot of
started
fights.
late. He started. I think he actually started later than Wilder. And if you look
Yeah,
at
he
his
did.
resume
He
at this
did start
point
bad.
in Wilder's career, and Wilder's first 20 fights, nothing even comparable.
Nothing,
that's
bro.
true. He has
Daniel
a better resume
Dubois
than Wilder.
quit against Billy Joe, right?
Say it again.
He quit against Billy Joe Saunders. And
Who did?
In Quidditch.
You
Daniel
think-
Dubois.
Against Billy Joe Saunders.
Wait. You got us confused. Wait a minute. Repeat that.
Okay, never mind. That was a different fighter. 'cause
You
I
talking
saw a
about
clip with
Okay,
Billy Joe
quit
Saunders
against-
talking.
quit
he was
against
talking
Usyk,
shit about
bro?
Dubois.
Silly
against-
Joe Army? Silly Joe Saunders?
Rider of
Yeah,
the Storm
yeah.
says Zhang versus
Pretty good.
Ortiz fight for the greatest grandpa champ. Bro, that's an easy Zhang victory, bro.
Easy Zhang.
That's an easy.
Zhang.
But this is my thing. I'm leaning towards Zhang, and I have been because guys like Joe, one thing that I notice, everything is patterns, and fighters like Joe don't really change. Like, nah, yeah, from one fight to the next one.
What do you expect a 38-year-old to change in 6 months?
But what
That's
if his
what I'm
approach
saying.
works this time? What if Zhang gets tired at the wrong time this time?
Like,
Like
you know,
I think
Zhang
it's still a
was getting
close fight, but I definitely lean towards Zhang just because the style and skill.
Don't be that guy that's on the fence and they
I'm
act
not.
like you're not on the fence, bro.
I'm not,
Is it
but there has to be- you have to be
Zhang or is it
nuanced.
fucking Zhang? Is it
No,
Zhang
no,
or
no,
is it
no,
Zhang?
You
I
just
understand
said,
what
hold on.
Julio
You just said that you just made the case for nuance though. You literally said Joe is an ass. You can't count Joe out just for one
I
loss.
understand what Julio's saying because if you actually rewatch the fight, and I had Zhang as well, but Zhang was taking off rounds just to catch his breath. You know what I mean?
Bro, he's like a car that stalls. He's like a car that stalls.
Oh shit!
His engine starts sputtering and shit.
He's one of the few elite heavyweights right now. That's what I think. Zane.
You caught that reference, didn't you?
Oh shit! But the guy's 40, bro. Like 40 is 40, bro. That's
for heavyweights. That's good.
Well, they're both 40.
I almost
Joe is 38. He's like a teenager at heavyweight. He's like 38.
I almost hate talking about heavyweight now. Like it's just so ass.
It is ass though.
Guys are not fighting
this generation.
No, but we got two good fights.
Oh no,
think
Gassiev and
that's next week, bro. We got this one this week. We got this one this week, and then we got Gassiev Valine next week.
Okay, this one I don't really care about, but next week's fight.
But where do we watch that?
Are y'all gonna watch the Cepeda fight too?
Of course, bro. Of course.
Oh man, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I love Zepeda, but he's going out bad.
You think he's gonna get knocked out?
Yeah, I think he might get the shit beat out of him.
Richardson has to make a statement this fight if he wants.
Bro, Richardson has got skills,
he can
man.
get a Steve. Listen, I think because Richardson don't got power, so
he has power.
Not
he's
to
snappy.
knock you.
Not knockout
Not
power,
to
but
knock
he
you
beats the
out.
shit out of you.
But I will say that one thing that's working against Chung is he's been in fucking wars, bro. Baranchik was a war. Prograde was a war. All that shit takes something off your punch resistance, bro. So even though Richards don't hit like that, if he put 3 and 4 together, 3, 4, 5 of them joints, Steve Gray stoppage. Steve Gray.
Hey,
I know them Steve Gray stoppages.
Did you see that fight the other night? Rolled on and what that Russian, like Asian Russian dude, or I mean, he might have been Kazakh. I don't know. It was on the main event.
I didn't see that shit.
Bro, country says some real shit. Every time I see like a Vietnamese dude with a Russian name, oh yeah, he's from Kazakhstan, or he's or Uzbekistan.
Bro, that's facts, bro. If a motherfucker didn't tell you that Yanni Beck was from Kazakhstan, you would think he was Korean or some shit.
Yeah.
If they didn't tell you, you would think he from Korea, because most Kazakhstan people don't look like Gennady. Most of them don't. They actually look more like, I would say, Mongols, like Mongolians.
Yeah, like Yanni Beck.
Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Like, look like Mongols. What is best in life? Punching faces. You know what I'm saying? And he got that unification match coming up. I hope it's a good fight, man. I just hope it's a good fight. But Vincenzo Guacamole, being real, I've never seen him fight.
No,
I got
either way though, Jules, we can't complain because they're unifying. At least
no,
something going on.
no. I'm with you. I'm not complaining. I'm with you. I'm just saying that I don't know Guacamole. So when you think about Yanni Beck's situation, his problem is that he has no marquee value. So people are gonna, even with a title that he has, people are not gonna want to fight him. And you say, well, look, they're getting him a unification match. And it's like, yeah, you could get another belt, but you need money behind you. You need a buzz. You need, because outside of you having money behind you, people not gonna want to fight you. Chris Eubank said it in plain English. And look, he is a ducking ass motherfucker. But it's the truth what he said. If it ain't no money behind them, nobody know them people. Nobody know them. Why would I want to fight them? I don't need a belt to fight in big fights. That's what he said.
I'm not gonna lie, we have a lot of old guys hanging around in boxing just looking for a couple paydays. They're not even trying to chase legacy, bro.
Broner.
I'm really wishing these guys would just go away, to be honest.
Danny Garcia.
I want the new.
No, you know, Danny trying to be a 3-division diva.
Oh my god, get his ass.
Remember you fighting Lara, bro?
Why he still boxes, bro? Like,
well, they were supposed to fight 2 weeks ago, right? Or some shit. Like, weren't they supposed to fight sometime this year?
They said they pushed it back. You know that's they pushed it back. This mega fight.
Money for it.
How do you talk down fighting Crawford to fight people that are less known and less accomplished? Is that how scared of him you are, bro?
I don't want him to fight Crawford anyway, so I don't really care because
my whole life I wanted to see Danny Garcia get knocked out, bro. My whole life.
Yes, bro. He's the final piece. Like they've all been knocked out except for him and Keith Thurman, maybe.
That's
Robo
beneath
Keith,
Terrence, bro. That's beneath Terrence.
Danny Garcia, man. I didn't like him
honestly,
when.
Go ahead.
My bad. You go ahead.
For what I want for Terrence right now, bro, get him Tim Tszyu, then Charlo. But Charlo's not coming back. Charlo's not coming back to one.
I want Canelo. Like, look, I want the Clash of the Titans, bro. That's what I want. Well, I want Canelo versus Crawford.
Listen, no disrespect to Canelo, but I would prefer that than the fucking super middleweights he's gonna be fighting.
That's facts.
I'll be honest.
It's mandatory for next year for March.
Yeah, that's what they said. Yolovi, I think that's what they said.
Like, I support Canelo for sure, just because of what he's accomplished. But if you're telling me that fucking Benavidez and Andrade and Charlo, these guys are more accomplished than the fucking Danny Jacobs, the Callum Smith, the Saunders, the guys he's been fighting, like, no thanks. So, yeah.
Well, that's PBC. I mean, shit. What do we have to do with that? I mean, what else can we do with that? For
real.
As in. I would like to see a Canelo versus Crawford still, but I mean,
Robo Keith.
Of that,
so who do you guys like in a Keith Thurman versus Clarissa Shields fight?
Yo, stop it, bro.
You can't be serious.
Not good, bro.
Clarissa Shields.
I mean, if she uses the jab, Julio, she uses the jab and moves. What do you think?
Is that Keith Thurman?
That's Keith, bro.
I think she stopped him to the bottom.
You think?
Dude, Keith would destroy her like within 2 rounds. What are you talking about?
I think the fans win in that fight, though.
Man,
I think they do, Michael. I really think they do.
People want to see her get humbled finally because they're tired of her mouth.
I mean, the shit is that Keith is saying that he would only use a jab if they fought.
Yeah, we need Shields versus Mobili. That's what we need to see.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that fight all my life, bro.
William Cepeda versus Navarrete.
Oh, yes.
That fight, bro.
Bro, people would die, bro.
People need
because that's how good that fight would be. That people would fucking die and turn into sand watching that shit.
Crazy. That fight would go crazy. Or Mauricio Lara versus Cepeda.
Bro, the Mayan Thunderbird Quetzalcoatl would come out the fucking ground to watch that shit, bro. Navarrete versus Cepeda. El Diablo. Man.
I would love like a little.
Remember when people were saying Isaac Cruz was gonna fight him? Oh my god,
bro! Isaac, yeah. The word is out, bro. The word is out. Ever since he fought Aldi Ryan Garcia, Bizarro Garcia, Ya se ve, ese tipo no sirve. Bro, that dude looked like Ryan off of Amazon. Like
That's the version you buy. That's the version you buy when you're drunk at like 3 a.m. on eBay, and then it arrives. You're like, what the fuck is this?
That's not Ryan. That's Brian Garcia.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what that is? That's like, you know how groceries are getting expensive right now, so you have to buy the off-brand product.
Yep.
That's a great value, Ryan.
Trying to tell you that's Aldi Ryan, bro.
Dollar Tree Ryan.
Instead of Captain Crunch, Lieutenant Crunch, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's how you know there's a lot of inflation right now. You're getting like fake Ryans.
For fake real, Ryan.
Yo, bro, Isaac is ass though. Like, I need him out of here.
Isaac sucks, bro.
You gotta say, no matter what you gotta say about anything, but watching Navarrete fight is fucking entertaining. He has
bro, that dude is made for TV,
game, but dude,
bro, the only dude that's up there with being like, yo, you talk about made for TV fighters, William Zepeda and Manuel Navarrete. Like, you can't go wrong,
and
bro.
Mauricio Lara,
I would pay to watch Navarrete fight sleep. It would be that good.
It would. A lot of punches would get thrown. A lot.
Hey, Navarrete or Zepeda, they give Tank hell. I don't even know if Tank would win those.
Well,
they would come out our eyes.
It's an interesting dichotomy because off of styles, those styles favor Tank because he doesn't have to go looking for them. They'll come to him. Yeah, so this is the question. Do they smother him with the volume, or does he get off a couple of counters to get them off of him?
The counters I'd be afraid of.
Yeah,
you know, Tank has one of the lowest punch outputs in boxing today.
Of course. Why do you think I said he don't have much of a work rate? He don't.
But
it's only 1 and 2 at a time.
But I got to give the dude credit as much as I dislike a lot of things about him. Dude, his ability to his ring IQ and his ability to counterpunch, his ability to figure guys out within like 4, 5, 6 rounds. I'm not saying he's perfect, but man, the guy is a hell of a counterpuncher.
No, he does have an elite skill set in counterpunching, but he's limited. Like, Tank is limited. If you look at his like ring positioning, how much he lunges, like Tank will get like, I think Shakur might like walk him down on.
Shakur is a given to me. That's not even worth talking about. But what do you think, Julio? What do you think about William Zepeda, Gervonta Davis?
I think that's a 50-50 fight. I think yes. Gervonta has the stylistic advantage, but I think Zepeda is like one of the smarter pressure fighters right now in any weight class.
Wait, can I ask? Can Gervonta fight in the inside?
I don't think
a little bit. Not great.
No. I say, you know why I say no, Michael? Because he's only gonna throw once. It's not like he's gonna and slide and roll. He don't do that. He'll throw one punch and then get out of there.
Have you seen him go on the inside? Ever.
The only
he was getting touched by Pedraza on the inside.
Oh yeah, on the inside. The only time I've seen him on the inside was Pedraza.
Because he's not a combination puncher. So think about what the question is. Not can he throw a punch on the inside? Can he fight on the inside? And no, he doesn't do that. Even with Isaac, he didn't want to stay on the inside. He got on his back foot, moving lateral, moving here, moving there, boop, boop, and I'm out. He don't want to be on the inside. So I'm going to say, no, he can't, because he doesn't. If he could, he would. All he's going to do is get off one punch like he did with Ryan. We'll get off one punch, one good hard counter shot, and then he wants to get out of the pocket. That's not an inside fighter. It's a counter puncher, not an inside fighter.
The reason I would give him the leg up on Navarrete is because Navarrete, while he's entertaining, he does leave himself open to be hit. And he does a lot of things wrong, at least from the standpoint of from actual true boxing form, from form wise, he makes a lot of mistakes, and unfortunately, I think Tank would take advantage of those because he only has to do it a couple of times to win the fight.
The thing is, the angles this guy uses are so fucking weird and awkward and offbeat. It's hard to say that a conventional boxer or a conventional counterpuncher. I mean, because look, Liam Wilson had success, but that's because he was taller than Navarrete, you know? That he didn't need to be close to him to hit him with the shot. Tank is a tree stump. He's a garden gnome. It's not the same dichotomy for the counter when you need to be close to him to hit him with it.
But you can agree that Navarrete can and does get reckless at times, though.
Yeah.
And that's what I worry about.
I pick Navarrete to win But I think he's getting a lot of recency bias praise. To be honest, like to me, yeah, a good counter puncher at 130 will figure him out for sure. I think with Valdez's
But it was gonna
specific
be
scenario,
Oscar, bro. You gotta give him
but
credit. He beat the fuck out of Oscar,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, but I think that Oscar, I said that he was gonna stop Oscar, but he didn't. But he almost did. And I think the reason is because Oscar will oblige you. Like Oscar likes a firefight, and that's what Navarrete style is. So if you try to do a firefight with a firefighter, you're gonna lose. But I think like a real disciplined counterpuncher at 130, maybe Joe Cordina. To be honest, I think maybe he could
Bro,
do it
do
for
you
sure.
know how fucking crazy you sound saying that shit?
Bro, I think Joe Cordina could beat Navarrete for sure.
You're fucking crazy,
He's not gonna
bro.
trade with him. What is he gonna do? He's gonna take a step back, counter him, throw a jab, set him up, set trap. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna pick Joe Cordina
yeah,
to beat Navarrete.
yeah.
Hey, Jules,
I think
Alex
he's the best 130
John
fan.
Construction are asking for the link.
That shit sound crazy to me. Like, nah, dog. I don't think Joe. I think Joe could have maybe moments, but I think he gets stopped. I do. I think he gets stopped.
So I think Rakhimov is a better, a more skilled quote unquote pressure fighter than Navarrete is in terms of technique. And he handled him fine in a competitive fight.
I do not agree with that at all, bro. It's not that he's more
he's more
skilled.
sound.
He's more textbook.
Yeah,
basic. That doesn't make him
he does things correctly though. But he does things correctly. And that there's a reason for that. Like there's a reason fundamentals exist because they give you a better chance of success.
Hey, I'll tell you right now though, if Cordina takes your advice and tries to step back away from them combos with them long ass arms, never at the gotten his accuracy, he gonna eat every
shovel uppercuts, them shovels, bro. Like you crazy.
Navarrete, you gotta go low and you gotta cut the triangle. You gotta go diagonal forward left or diagonal forward right. You go straight back, straight left, straight right, you're fucked.
I don't think Joe Cordina has it for him. I don't. I
don't think Cordina's got the fucking the gas tank to fuck with Navarrete either.
Remember, he's got brittle hands too. He's got brittle hands.
You think hand problems? I don't see a wash though, man. I see Cordina getting some good stuff, and I see some excitement in there.
Maybe early. I think he gets stopped. Robo.
No, he getting stopped. You know what I mean?
Look, Robo Keith.
Hey, get the fuck out.
Who do you like in a fight between Robo Keith? Virtuoso, who wins the fight? Keith Thurman, Clarissa Shields.
I got Robo, bitch.
I'm picking Keith Thurman.
Trying to tell you, bro, that's the fight of our lives.
I got Keith coming out in handcuffs, bro.
Hey, but who? Yeah, but hey, man.
Yo, she called him out, so nobody could get mad at me for talking about this shit. She says she want to fight that dude, so that's a fight. That's a potential fight. Says she want to fight that dude. It is what it is. Being real, look, I'm a big fan of Jessica. I'm cool with Rick, but if I had to pick, I feel like there's too much working against Jessica this weekend. I do. There's too much.
So you got Sandy Ryan?
Yeah, on point.
Okay.
I feel bad about it, you know, because they always been good to me, but it's not like I'm being fucked up to say that. I think that at 39 years,
bro.
Yeah, at 39 years old, it's just I wish her the best. I hope that she wins. You know, I wish her the best. But at 39 years old, it is hard to imagine. Sandy's 9 years younger than you, taller than you, longer than you. You know what I mean? You ruffled a lot of feathers on the boxing voice when you said that. I just don't understand how that was a good idea to go on there and say that. I don't understand I don't get that. So, you know, I wish her the best, man.
No favoritism from Matchroom after this, that's for sure.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. So I wish them the best, but it's not looking good. You know, it's not looking good.
Nah, shout out to her, but that shit was dumb.
I mean, like, that was dumb. You can't go on there and say, yeah, I think they sabotaged her, and you literally got to fight with them coming up. That's crazy.
She's never learned the lesson of not biting the hand that feeds you, man. It's a stupid thing to do.
How long has she been with Matchroom? She's been with
years, bro. Years now, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not saying she should be like fighters have to be loyal like to their promoters, but that type of shit is just like
that's something
that shit specifically.
Like maybe if you didn't have a fight coming up with them on their show, then I could have been like, yeah, speak your piece, say what's on your mind. But
also, that's like some shit you can get sued over for real.
Pretty much.
How bad is it that the fighter's saying, yeah, I think the promoter is out here setting people up? That's slander, yo.
Yeah.
Slander.
That's crazy, son.
Slander.
Yeah, she wilding.
She was barking. She went on a boxing voice. Eddie Hearn called up Rick. He was mad, very mad. So can you blame him?
She didn't pretty much just bite the hand that fed her. She pretty much pissed, crap, burn, and pretty much vomit on the hand that fed her. So
if you think about it, all the big fights that she had was opportunities that Matchroom gave her. All of them. The Taylor fight, the Farias fight, the Breakers fight, the Cameron fight, and the smaller fights in between. Those were all opportunities that were given to her by that platform. So to then turn around and say, yeah, yo, I think they setting people up, it's not a good look. But more importantly,
you're gonna do them like that? No, I mean you're just gonna do them like that after putting you on a platform that only like the most prominent platform that showcases women's boxing around the globe, and you're gonna do that? You're gonna pull that shit? Like, come on, man.
But it's not just that; it's just that comment specifically. Like you're implying that the promoter making X amount of money, risking the lives of fighters and doing all this stuff is actually sabotaging them as well. Like the FBI could have heard that shit and started investigating it. Honestly, like that's like crazy shit.
The implications to me is crazy because it's like, yo, dog, look, Matchroom wouldn't get like you really got to think about that. What the fuck would they do that for? Like, why? Come on.
Like if it would be like if an NFL player, like a notable NFL player, said, "Yeah, actually, the league rigs every game now or so to get the results they want." Like, I don't know why when it comes to boxing, we're not more like concerned over these types of comments.
I'm saying I don't think that was smart because look, when she said that the fight was signed, it was sealed, it was delivered. So even if you feel that way, keep it to yourself until the fight is over. Don't say that while you're on your way to the fight.
I got a short attention span, so I gotta ask a question so I don't forget to ask the question. Does their picture? Did they do a press conference for the Sonny versus Bam fight today?
Yes,
is that a picture of Bam looking like he just got off third shift, looking all fat and round, or was that just fabricated?
No, that's fabricated. Eson with the Nissan did that.
Okay, I was like, there ain't no way that dude is. I didn't see any of that, so there ain't no way that he's looking like he's.
Nah, that's not real, bro.
I didn't think so. I was like, God damn, there's no way he's that big. What the fuck?
He just got round cheeks.
But he does look heavy though.
What do y'all think of that fight?
That's a great fight.
Wait, so you don't think that was a live press conference? Was that happen today?
That happened today, bro. For Sonny and Bam, and look, man, Sonny's got a height advantage. Got a height advantage
too, right? Doesn't he have range
too? It looks like he has length and girth.
Pause.
So, Julio, what do you think about his length?
Dude, he's got a crazy vein running right through his forehead. It's so weird. But no, I don't know, man. Low key, I could see Bam stopping him late because Bam has considerably more punching power. Like considerably more punching power.
But wouldn't you say that him being a trickier target, Julio, isn't he a trickier target than anybody Bam ever fought?
1000%, bro. Sonny Edwards is one of the slickest people in the game right now. Like he is genuinely hard to hit. Like he uses that style effectively, not just bullshit, just trying to be flashy, or like we've seen it before. Like we know when someone's bullshitting. Like like a young Josue Vargas would do that type of shit, and it's like, nah, you're not doing shit. Sonny's a very, very intelligent boxer, and I can definitely see him just fighting on his back foot for 12 rounds and like winning that shit. To be honest,
I'll tell you what.
That's real.
I have Bam, and here's why. The points that Julio raised are valid, but also it's hard to think you're going to win the fight on your back foot in Bam's neck of the woods. You don't have home field advantage. If you did, then maybe you could, but you don't have home field advantage. So I am going with Bam. I'm going with Bam.
I thought Bam was gonna talk more shit, bro, because he was talking a lot of shit when he was in England. And
Bam's not a big shit talker, bro.
Bam has. I mean Sonny.
Oh, Sonny. No, I mean.
Shit, pero estamos callados, güey.
Bueno, él estaba hablando, pero he wasn't talking spicy. Like I know what you mean. That he was talking, but he didn't say a lot of a lot of the extra shit. Jack said Bam also has a 7-inch reach advantage over Sonny. I think that's a typo on BoxRec. If you look at them, I don't see where Bam has more wingspan than Sonny. Sonny literally looks taller and longer. So
even then, like let's say he does have the reach advantage, bro. Sonny can fight on the inside. He can, even though he's considered a pure boxer. If you watch his last fight, he was doing very well off the ropes, up close. Like he's just a smart fighter all around.
so you
but
got
yeah,
Sonny?
I definitely lean towards Bam now.
So you said all that to say that you got Bam.
No, I lean towards Bam. That's 50-50. Bro, that's a 50-50 fight. Like
it's so hard to call. I've honestly been thinking about it for months. I have no
Michael,
idea.
don't bullshit me. Who wins the fight?
I honestly don't know.
Well, what can you see happening?
Do you know what I see happening? Being honest, I believe that Sonny will lose the kind of fight that he would win if he were in the UK. In the sense that it's not that he's not winning the rounds, it's that you have to show more. He's going to be on his bike. He's going to stay outside of the pocket. He's going to get hit with something and realize, okay, I'm not going to sit in the pocket with him. I'm going to pot shot him from the outside. And there will be lulls in the action that maybe it's not a pretty fight. And I think he would lose. I think he's going to lose. Because for you to beat this guy, it needs to be emphatic. It needs to be decisive. And when you think about the Maruti Mitterlane fight, right? Yeah, you won. But let Maruti Mitterlane have been a Mexican fighter and let that have been in Arizona. And you know what happens? You lose.
Oh, damn. Yo, Jack Marshall just said some shit we've been saying for months.
What happened? Yo, I do look like... It's not that I look like
You look like
Tio
Senior. You look like Tio
He
Senior.
looked like me. I'm older than both of them motherfuckers. How the fuck am I gonna look like them when I was born
they was from New
first?
York.
Jules,
Maybe
were
you got
you
some long lost relatives or some shit.
Yeah, were you in some Honduran yams in the 90s?
I was in a Honduran gang when I was a kid.
Maybe your dad.
Maybe you're his like illegitimate father, or he's your illegitimate son.
I'm actually Lopez Senior's brother, is what it is.
Geofimo Lopez.
Are you Tio? So are you Tio? Are you
He's Tio Senior, bro.
I'm Tio's uncle, bro. I go to the cookouts. I'll be at the cookouts.
Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Don't put on shades and go to a fight, bro, because they'll jump you, bro. People don't like
might.
Listen, bro.
Tio Fimo, bro.
When you have shades on, you look like Tio Senior.
You gotta put a Bud Light hat on.
Let me go get some shades. I'm gonna go find my shades. Give me a
second.
second.
Get your Bud Light hat too, please.
We're gonna fuck you up.
we did it. We did it first. We motivate even the great. We got J-Lo. We inspired Canelo.
We went undisputed first. We were the first ones to start undisputed. Can you believe these people, bro? Like, oh.
You gotta admit though, it's actually somewhat entertaining to hear the insanity because there's.
Oh nah, it gets on my nerves to be honest with you. But then Tio is like such a good fighter as well too. Like damn,
these is the 3D shades that I got for Avatar. That shit's wet big, bro.
I know that shit's hurting your eyes right now.
It is, bro.
It is hurting your eyes.
Your shit got soda stain.
They've given you a number and taken away your name.
Who the fuck's out here watching 3D movies anymore, bro?
Bro, I was watching Avatar, bro. What the fuck? Gotta cop the Bud Light suit for real. I gotta wear the gold joint. The tight gold joint.
I'll tell you what, if Teofimo can get undisputed at this weight, you have to. You have to.
Yo, you know what this shit is? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a Halloween episode of the late night talks, and I'm gonna get some gold shit and like a Bud Light hat, and I'm gonna shave this.
Oh, that shit would be hilarious.
Yeah, let me know, bro. We can all show up in costumes. That's my birthday, bro.
Trying to tell you, bro. We
gotta cop the Bud Light suit now, Jules.
yeah. Like, because that's not an easy look that's not a hard look to pull off. Like, all I gotta do is get a Bud Light hat.
It's not hard to pull off because you look just like them.
And be drunk. You also have to be drunk. So
yeah, you have to be drunk.
Beer has to be beer.
You should do a Halloween themed show. Like, I don't know.
No, I mean, the only thing that would stop me is I do always take my kids trick or treating literally every year. So it depends on when we wrap that up. Like if we could wrap that up before 9, be in the house by 9, then I would definitely do that.
Bro, you want to be in bed?
Yeah, I
by
remember those days.
Bro, you should get a Ouija board. We could try and like contact Muhammad Ali or something.
Man,
I'm gonna try to contact Sugar Ray Robinson, yo, for real.
Yeah, have him as a guest on the panel.
You're doing
Welcome to the panel, the ghost of Sugar Ray Robinson.
That shit would be so live, bro. That shit would be so live.
Man, y'all be thinking it's a ghost and it actually be a freaking demon and shit. No, thank you.
Julio has been going a while. I gotta pick his brain while he picks his nose. Julio, Murat Gassiev, Otto Wallin. How do you feel about that fight?
I think Otto Wallin has been living off giving Tyson Fury a tough fight for a long time. I'm liking Gassiev for a stoppage late.
Ooh,
but he's also been away. Like he's also been bullshitting for a bit.
He has, but
he's
been quietly beating people up in small shows. Like he fought Mike Balogun, he knocked him out off a short left hook. So it's not. He has been fighting. It's just in fights that nobody's really watching.
Yeah, and I saw that Abel Sanchez is back. He started training the Gulamarian again. So he's actually out of retirement. Yeah, he's training Gulamarian for his next fight. So I know that he's out of retirement. I don't know if it's just for that fight. So I'm wondering if Gassiev's been training with him because he looked pretty good with Abel.
Yeah, he was the best he ever looked was with Abel. The best he ever looked. The nightmare that we have all feared is upon us. It looked like Lawrence Okoli is running it back with Chris. That it's not over, bro. This dude, he don't want to go away. But
I don't care.
Peep what the problem is. The TV network don't want to do that fight. They don't want to do it.
It makes sense because and I said this before he lost. He has a style where it's like the second he loses, it is gonna be hard to get him a fight because nobody wants to see him again. Now that he lost the belt.
But also, I think like you got to think on the TV, like the deal he's on. Like they've put so much fucking money. Like he's a money pit, and Boxer like signed them as like one of their marquee people. Like of course they're like fuck this. Why do we want to put him on TV so soon again?
Isn't that the irony of it all? That it was Big Bad Eddie and nobody watches the Zone, so you could go back to Sky, be the B-side in Bournemouth because you was the away fighter over there. And now they don't even want to do the rematch because look, regardless of your rematch clause, who pays for the show? They do, and they don't want to pay for it.
Exactly.
And I don't want to see it. To be real,
nobody wants to see it, bro. Nobody wants to see that shit.
I don't want to see that shit, bro.
It's a waste of time.
Jules with 3D glasses, looking at Sully's Dak up front and center.
We were live when that fight was happening, and we heard what was going on, and we still didn't tune in to watch it.
That's true.
Like you remember that shit?
I remember we was watching another fight that day.
I don't remember what the fight was going on that day, but we were watching another fight, and we were literally hearing that Okoli was losing, and none of us turned that shit on because who gives a fuck about Okoli?
Nobody cares.
Nobody.
Nobody cares. Nobody.
God damn.
Who's Okoli?
Like and he's had 3 trainers, right? 2 was Shane McGuigan and Sugar Hill, and I forgot who the first one was.
Wasn't it Tony Sims? No,
Tony. I think think it was Tony Sims. And it's like you've been the same, really, under all of them. For a second, when he was with Shane, he started looking a little better, but then he just got back to his old shit. So it's like, bro, you done had 3.
Whenever he's in danger. With them long ass arms, he'll just hold you.
Even Shane McGuigan said it. Like they were just starting to like figure out his style, and then he decides to leave. Like that, bro. Changing trainers is such fucking terrible career moves now.
Is it safe to say that he's the UK Demetrius Andre?
I mean, he moved to Dubai, so that's why he had to break up with Shane. Which I actually heard. My friend he used to live in Dubai. Bro, you know it's mad cheap to live over there. You know, housing.
I heard it's mad expensive.
Bro, no,
it's expensive.
Bro, for housing, they make you pay at the end of the year. They only make you pay monthly.
No, it's got its drawbacks too. Trust me.
Yeah, but I see what you mean. That you save money throughout the year because you don't pay the rent. until the end of it. But how much are you paying?
How much are you paying? So towards the end of the year, my friend did the calculations for like an apartment. I don't remember how he did it exactly, but like come down to like 6,000 Canadian for an apartment.
Wow,
For a whole year.
Really?
For a whole year.
Really?
Bro, right now for rent for me, Canadian, I'm paying $17.90 a month right now.
Listen, bro, I'll tell
Canadian.
you what. I already feel that the West is gonna fall anyway. So when y'all ready to go, I'm in, bro. Let's go
To be
to
honest,
Dubai,
I'm looking
baby.
for
Hurricane Hank wants to know what we think of Robesie's next fight.
I don't know I don't know the guy who he's fighting. You know what's weird? Luis Lopez just petitioned the IBF for an exemption to go fight Ramirez, but Ramirez already has a fight coming up. So what are you doing?
When
Like,
is
I'm not.
Ramirez fighting
Ramirez
again?
should
Sorry to
be
interrupt.
pulling out. Ramirez should be pulling out to get that unification.
I
When
ain't
is he
going front.
fighting?
He should be though. He should be.
He
It's
should.
some
Exactly.
shit I think for out there in December or some shit like that. Like Ramirez
Yeah,
is fighting.
in November. He
Is
just
he gonna
lost.
headline it? Is he headlining a card for Top
I
Rank?
think that's his way of like pressuring Top Rank to make that fight after if Robesi takes care of business, basically.
Because Lopez means business. He just had
Like
a fight.
it's just procedural.
Lopez
Like
is gonna lose, Michael.
I have
Yeah.
Lopez. I have Lopez losing too, but
Man,
Robesi's moving weird. Why is he?
Jules, if y'all go to Dubai, you're gonna fulfill the saying. You want to go to Dubai, baby? You don't want to do that,
I'm
man.
trying to tell you. I'm telling you, if it's no, the reason I say that is because I legitimately do feel that the West is falling. So, and I legitimately do feel, no
agree.
jokes aside, the axis of power within the next 50 years will switch over to the East. I legitimately believe that. No jokes, no cap. That's what I
Right.
believe.
Bro,
So,
inflation rates over here just increased by another 4%, bro. Like I'm out. It's expensive.
I'm trying to tell you, yeah, Oscar, that's where we going when shit hits the fan, bro. We going to Dubai, baby.
It's
Or
really
we
expensive
we
in
could go to the
Canada,
line.
Michael.
What would you say?
It's really expensive in Canada.
It is expensive, bro. There's a lady online. She did a comparison because she lives right by the border. So she went to do her grocery shopping on the American side, and it was cheaper to get groceries over there with Canadian currency.
When are y'all gonna get Trudeau out of office, bro?
Bro, he needs to get the fuck up out of here. It's so weird. He's making everything about pride nowadays. He's putting it on the fucking buses.
Yo, I heard that dude is
everywhere, bro.
Bro,
He's
I
gay.
heard that dude is sweet, bro.
Yo, he got caught. He got caught in the gay club. That's why his wife divorced him.
Brody, wasn't the same
Yep.
dude
He's a
the
faggot,
same
bro.
dude that? What's the same guy who was wearing blackface?
he was in Jose Vargas' video. I heard.
Yeah,
That was
he
him.
wore
Background, he
blackface.
was dancing. Like
Yeah,
that.
he wore blackface. He got caught in blackface back in the 90s.
Hey, Jules, if you go east, man, I'd rather go to like Singapore or Malaysia, man. Well, Singapore's hell of expensive, but
I mean, those are not bad places to go either, because we talked about it the other day that Singapore is actually one of the cleanest, safest, nicest places to live, but it's because the laws is fucking nuts.
Yeah,
right?
they don't
You do
play
some
the
shit
most
out there.
It's also the most expensive place to live in the world.
No,
But Singapore
is number one. Yeah, Singapore.
Expensive?
No, it is expensive out there in Singapore. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
shit,
about number one in the world, but it's very expensive. I got a buddy who lives out there right now. One of my homeboys.
I would like to go out there, bro. But I heard nothing but good things about Singapore for what it's worth. Nothing.
Dude,
like,
Malaysia's right next door, and it's a lot cheaper.
So I wouldn't mind going over there, but I do feel that the way things are heading, the axis of power, the West had a great run, but it's sundown. It's looking like sundown. So going east is definitely something that the younger generation should consider as scarcity begins, because the price of everything is going up. You know, everything is going. I'm buying groceries like every other fucking week, bro. Nothing seems to last. So you.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah, Mexico is actually getting a lot of jobs now because they're switching over to manufacturing for here from China to Mexico now. A lot of it.
It's not bad, and I would love. Yeah, I would love to live in Mexico. Oh my god,
And
it's always hot.
It's dangerous though, man. You got the cartels and everything. You got a lot of murders and shit. I don't know,
It's
dude.
all right, bro. I'll fit right in. Fit right in.
Just keep saying "I way," and you'll
Ay,
fit
güey.
right in.
No mames.
¿Qué onda, güey? ¿Qué pasó, güey?
No mames.
Vamos a ver el boxeo, güey.
Trying to tell you, yo, I would love to live there, bro. Mexico it's always hot. Oh my god, I love hot weather. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
man. Just whatever you do, if you go east, don't do no drugs, man, because they'll fry you.
I would
A
love to
lot
go
of
to
big,
Mexico City, man.
a lot of big
Mexico City.
asses
Big asses
everywhere.
too. That's another thing. Mexico City. I wouldn't mind that, to be real with you. You know that I have a sneaking suspicion that South America's on the come up. There are literally countries in South America that you could buy, like Uruguay y Paraguay. Those are really, really, really poor fucking countries, bro.
But I heard the women
Yeah.
are beat down there though.
Beat? Really?
Not attract like in those countries, yeah. Like
No,
I
no,
heard
I'm not
them-
talking. No, I mean that. I believe that in the next 50 years, there's going to be a power shift, and what countries were third world countries, I believe that someone is going to come in and pull them out. They won't be sovereign anymore.
Yeah, it'll be
But
China.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
like El Salvador, bro, that president dude, he fixed that country up. Like it's
Yo,
really
you
Yeah,
good.
seen
he
that?
There's a
made
lot
it.
of
That
jobs
dude
coming
looks like
up.
a psychopath, though,
Who
bro.
He made it. He made that country safe.
Centennial.
He jacked up
He does,
MS-13 big
but
time, man.
You talking about the dude with all the hair that he's always yelling, he's always mad?
Yeah, he made Ecuador great again.
Bukele, that's his name, Bukele.
Yo, that dude.
No,
No, I respect.
he's Salvadorian, right? He's in El Salvador, right?
Yeah, he's in El Salvador, the Salvadoran
Yo,
president.
is Guatemala a good place to live?
Hell no. The
Nope.
fuck?
None of Central America. Well, unless El Salvador because it's safe now.
No,
It is
the
safe.
only place in South
Panama's pretty
America, the
good.
only place in South America where you can live the same way you would up here is Chile. They're practically a first world country. Practically.
They use the American currency as well too.
Yeah, like they're
I'm honestly, I'm trying to graduate then get out of Canada. I just don't know where I would go.
go to Chile, bro.
Belize.
Are you strong?
I am
Are
pretty
you-
strong. I'm not
Can you-
trying to work in labor, bro. No,
I have
Yeah,
to
where
ask
is
him.
Leo when we need him? Our expert advisor.
Don't
him
go
the
to
fucking-
Argentina.
I have to ask him
That's
the
one of-
fucking entry level questions. Are you strong?
I am pretty strong. I think.
Can
so.
you fight?
Yes,
Do you speak more than one language?
I speak 3.
Okay, I'll call the consulate for you tomorrow.
You speak
Where
Spanish,
is
Mikey?
Leo when we need him? He's our expert
speak-
advisor, man.
French and Creole and English.
When it comes to Chile,
I want to learn
Leo's our
Spanish.
expert.
I really want to learn Spanish and Japanese. Those are the 2 I really want to know.
Japanese is too
German.
fucking hard, bro.
For
German.
you, bro. For you, bro.
For me?
If I could put my mind to it, I could do it, bro.
I watch
Oh
a lot of
shit,
anime.
you've been listening to fucking Tony Robbins,
I've
bro.
listened to David Goggins, bro.
You got you know what it is? You've been going on them fucking Instagram reels and you got caught on the Goggins algorithm and all you hearing is
God.
positive shit.
That's what it is, bro. Who's gonna lift the logs? or
All
whatever?
all it shows me is ass. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yo,
Ass and
bro, that's what everything is nowadays. A Twitter, Instagram, just a bunch of OnlyFans bitches, and it's annoying to me.
you know that I went on there for cooking shit. I like the
Deadass.
things that I follow is cooking shit because I
Deadass.
literally try to make the recipes.
Right.
And then I just seen one thing about ass, and it just all became about. I'm like,
For
yo,
real.
why
All
is
became
everybody
about
showing
ass.
their ass?
Like you just want to look
It's
for
nasty.
you just want to look for food recipes, and then you end up with blue balls.
Nate,
Well,
I'll be
because
chill.
I don't get hot off it. Like the other shit is, yo, look, there's oversaturation of the market because all these bitches is getting naked now.
All these
of them.
bitches, bro. Yo,
Yeah.
I'll see, and it makes me so sad because I'll see I'll just be scrolling, looking at shit, and I'll see the most beautiful girl. I'm like, damn, she's pretty. Click on her profile, boom, OnlyFans link, and it just turns me off immediately.
Like
No,
Like,
no,
How
stop,
about
Mike.
when they?
Mike,
how
you
about when
click
when
on
you're
it.
like
You click on
you?
it.
How about when
Nah,
you see
bro,
a,
I'm
like,
not a fan of whores, but I like classy girls. I'm not.
it's not even
No,
like
but
in classy
let me
bitches. It's that
let me show you an example. When you see a viral like tweet or whatever, and then you see the girl like, hey, don't you think I'm hot? And it's like,
Yo, yeah, the bots.
Yeah.
Those are bots.
those
Those
are
are-
bots, bro.
Those are bots
like,
to
what-
get you to go to their profile.
no,
But the
there's,
other
like,
shit is
legitimately
that
these-
the other
the
shit
real
is
ones that
that
do that.
it's the shit that I said before. Look, man, like you getting see, this is how the devil get motherfuckers, bro. It's this money shit. They see how easy it is to get money off of these desperate dudes, and yo, you killing your future, cause yo, the dudes that you gonna want, they not gonna want no whole ass like your ass and your butthole and your titties and your nipples is all over the internet. Why would a dude that's doing good, what he gonna fuck with you for though? He might fuck you. Yeah, he'll fuck you. He ain't gonna cuff you. Like, nah, B. And all the young joints now, that's what they all doing. All the young, any halfway decent looking joint right now is getting naked. Any halfway decent. It's like it's to the point where who even want to see y'all?
I don't want to see that shit, bro. I'm
Who
good.
even want to see y'all? Like motherfuckers don't want to see y'all. Like that shit. This is a weird
The
generation,
question
bro.
I asked anybody in the panel: would anybody on the panel would you marry a woman? Be in a long-term relationship, married with any woman who's ever displayed their body in a
No,
sexual way for money?
Nah.
no.
Not
No.
unless
That shit's a
the only
major turn
yo,
off
you
for
know
me,
what this
bro.
shit is? The only way that that's possible, being honest with you, the only way I could even see that being a possibility is if I literally met them in church. That's the only way.
What
Why?
do you mean?
Because
Can
that
you
would be
expand on that?
Like they had a change of ways.
I'm saying, in other words, let's say, okay, you a young single guy, you go to church, and you on your real church shit, right? I'm saying the only way I could see myself in any scenario, hypothetical scenario, dating somebody that comes from a background like that, oh, it would have to be because we're in church. That you turned your life around. Judge not lest ye be judged, all that shit that you're showing, yeah, you actually turned your life around. But
So you could
that's
accept the pass and move forward with it. Is what you're saying?
of
Hey,
course.
hey, remember the saying. Hey, don't let her past determine her future.
I mean, but once again, that's a. Do you know why that's an off chance? Because I'm already married.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
It's
this is
not gonna
hypothetical,
Yeah,
happen.
that is
basically.
true though.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
And two,
I
the
need
other
me.
thing is the other potentials. That's just a scenario where it would be kind of feasible. The other scenarios and what else is out there? Why would you pick that over that?
Exactly,
It's
bro.
why would you?
I need me a nice, wholesome girl like Sophia. Sophia's great.
You
Sophia
need to
who?
go to
You're
listen.
just pining for it, dude. Cut it out.
Go to the West
Hey,
Coast.
hey, hey,
Go to the West Coast, buy Sophia some flowers.
I might.
Nice kid, great kid. And then y'all run away together.
Polo out here. He's liking whores like Kendra Lust, bro.
Oh,
Oh, of
She's
course, man.
nasty,
Why
bro.
not?
She's
Hey,
horrible.
hey, Ring, have you seen her pound for pound list? That's why. I think Ring would. Yeah, he would be a fan.
She's gross,
no,
bro.
I mean, look. The shit is that
No,
you know what the shit is. It's like your basic impulses tell you that the joint is attractive, but it's so many people getting fucking butt ass naked now. It's almost like it don't even.
Gross. You know
It's
what's
It's
like
crazy?
just
You know what I
desensitized to
find
it.
even crazier, bro? Especially these women that like are 40 plus doing this shit. I saw a legit
yeah.
like 60-year-old doing this shit. And I'm not gonna lie, like she was good looking, but like you're like 60 something. Why are you out here, bro, showing me your tits and shit in bikini, trying to get me subscribed to your OnlyFans? Like it's weird. Don't you have
It
fucking
Michael,
does
I
feel
know.
grandkids?
weird. It
Don't you
does
have
feel weird.
grandkids or some shit?
The shit is that the money is so easy that they making, right? And the consequence of it, I don't think they see it because they're not old enough, or maybe they just don't care. But this is gonna have a really bad effect
Bro,
in the
60,
next 10 years. It
60,
What about
is.
the
60 years
Yeah,
60-year-old?
yeah.
What do you think is going through her mind?
60 years old, bro. That's
Inside.
expired. That's expired pussy, bro. Nobody
No,
wants that.
because look, we was talking about Viola Davis the other day. So there
She's
are
nasty too.
come on, bro. You wouldn't take that down,
No,
Michael?
I wouldn't, bro.
Come
That's
on, bro. Why you
ugly,
don't gotta lie
bro.
to me,
She's
bro?
ugly, bro. She's ugly, bro.
Stop.
She's ugly,
Michael,
bro.
tú quieres el mundo, güey. You're very special on what
Yo,
you
he's
Please,
so
want,
bro.
bro.
fucking picky, bro.
Tú
That's
quieres
how you
pinche
know. No, but
modelo.
that's how
Come on,
you
bro. I
what?
like
That's
classy,
how you know that
classy
Michael is
girls.
a real Aries. Cause all my mans in them is just like my. Like, no,
I like
bro, I'm not
classy
doing
women,
that,
bro.
bro.
I like classy women, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Listen, bro, I respect you, Michael.
I like classy. The only time I'm looking for some whores is when I go out and I'm drunk and I could, get a girl's number or
No,
something.
because that's how you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to encourage them. They really believe in their heart of hearts that because they have a semi-appealing or an appealing aesthetic, that that's okay for you to be all of this other awful shit just because you kind of cute and you got a body. And
Mm-hmm.
you need the younger generation to be more like Mike, like, nah, like you give me a blowjob, but we could fuck, but I'm not gonna like, nah,
Wifing that.
fuck.
Bro. I'm not wifing that, bro. I'm good.
The fuck is like yeah, like they confusing dudes wanting to shag them with something other than like, yeah, dudes will shag you. Yeah, plenty of dudes will shag you, but they ain't gonna want you though. They're not.
Nobody's
You
trying
and
that,
if
bro.
you could tell them that they'll all these different podcasts and things that I see, it's like I don't think they understand that yeah, a lot of guys want to fuck you. Yeah, but that's it.
No, but
That's
these
it.
these Red Pill podcasts, they're cringe too. Like they purposely invite these stupid OnlyFans bitches to make women seem bad as well too. But at the same time, but like not all women out here like that.
No, of course not all women are bad. That's crazy talk. That is crazy talk.
But the
But
way they put like they're confusing the youth, bro. Like these younger kids growing up are just gonna like grow up to hate women or just see them as like legit sex objects. Which
bro, the West is fault, but on one end, when you see a movement that is centered around using sexual liberation, right, or sexuality as liberation of some kind, that's what spawned all this nudity. That's what created it. The movement that I saw in my youth, this what we're seeing now is the consequence of that. They're like, yo, you think that because you getting butt ass naked and fucking a lot of people that you really doing something, and you're not though. Like that's not liberation. That's not anything. B. That's just a used up bitch. The fuck? Like what the fuck you think it is? You just a bitch that then been nutted in a lot. And
yeah,
guys,
like Mia
guys
Khalifa.
really do think that shit. Like I don't know about y'all, but I do think that shit is gross.
It's nasty.
It's nasty, yo.
Nasty,
Yeah,
bro.
Motherfuckers done been coming on you all the time, bitch. Nah, son, go sit over there. Nasty.
Well, after they've been ran through enough, they can't pair bond. You know, that's the thing.
I really wish you would stop using that fucking word, country. Like I just keep thinking of Autobots. Get Parabon. I don't know why it makes me think of Autobots, bro.
I don't know, man.
Bro, do we have any? Are there any other fights that are gonna get signed? Because it feels like it's kind of slowing down, bro. Like where are they? Like what's going on in December?
I mean we got a good run of fights all the way till the end of the year right now. Because remember, we got Ioka versus Estrada.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's in January. That's in first.
Remember, we got Rodriguez, we got Bam versus Sonny, Ioka versus Estrada.
Is there a date for Ioka?
Any prograde.
Yeah, they looking to do that on New Year's, bro. New Year's is that.
Oh, yo. So like, who's deciding on prograde? Like, who's picking prograde?
Look, bro, the shit is that it's that's what makes it a good fight.
It's a good fight, bro.
It's what make that is
Devin.
Style favors Devin. Style. But is that saying that you think for 12 rounds, 3 minutes a round, that Regis ain't gonna land nothing hard?
I'm pulling for Regis, man.
He's gonna land, and I don't know if Haney's chin is gonna hold up because I don't think he's ever hit. He's never been hit, but with somebody with that power, bro. Like,
no.
Regis cuando está en ese ring, güey, ese güey te quiere matar, güey. Ese güey quiere.
The only thing, la única cosa mala that Regis has is, well, you're waiting to counter. You're waiting for a counter shot. You can't do that with him. You gotta press him. You gotta apply pressure, throw combinations, keep him under pressure. You'll land, but he's not a pressure guy. That's the problem. That's not really how he fights. So it's a good fight, man.
A fucking good fight. Now, if they try to do that on pay-per-view, bro, they're fucking up.
Well, they are going to do it on pay-per-view. We know that now. And even worse, that right around that time, that's not the only pay-per-view. Benavidez versus Andrade is a pay-per-view.
I think people will buy the Haney fight more than that.
I don't even know, bro.
I think so. I think Devin is trying to get more in tune with the younger generation are trying to get on his side a little bit more. But actually, people might be actually mad because of the Lomachenko result. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, if the fact that he's going in it, it's like, look, I say it all the time, bro. Motherfuckers get gifts, bro. Some people think Floyd got a gift with Castillo. Some people think Oscar got a gift with Felix Sturm, right? Canelo got a gift with Golovkin in the first fight. Gifts happen. But he's doing it right in the sense that at least he not running from tough fights. He about to go and do another one.
That's fast.
Tough fight, bro. That dude hit hard, bro.
Like, that guy's not for play. I honestly, is it 50-50?
You could kind of say that because while the style definitely favors Devin, Regis not going to land no big punches for 12 rounds. That's crazy. That would be crazy. You're going to shut him out for 12 rounds?
You think Haney has a better chin than
Haney has the style to do so.
Bueno, Zorrilla estaba corriendo. Like, he was outright running. And I'm not with the boxing snob science bullshit. That dude was running, bro.
Clearly running.
Yeah.
He was.
I think with this fight, I think Haney is going to stand his ground a lot more than Zorrilla.
Yep. And he normally does, like, even though he's a pure outside, all the shit, he doesn't. Not the shit that Sandor does, you know, because Sandor is good, yeah, but you spend a lot of time on your bike, bro. A lot. Whole 2 minutes of the round is you just near, that type of shit, bro.
Hey, Ring, I saw the engagement you were giving that work to Nissan, man. Nissan tweaking, man. Tell him to get an oil change.
Isan is bugging, bro. He really hates Canelo, bro.
He does.
No, it's like this hipster ticks.
If you looked at his profile before, like anything Canelo related, it's always something negative. Always.
It's because of his cousin, bro. Like I said, remember Polo? I said it yesterday that after that press conference, Andre drove back to Rhode Island and he probably cried and shit. And Isan probably consoled him and all of that. Like, it's gonna be okay, you know, shit like that. He really hates Canelo, bro.
You want payday? You want payday?
It's because Nissan is
It's my night, man. It's my night, man.
My night.
Get the fuck out of here.
But it's true. Like, what the fuck? Like, this dude just fought. What mood do you think he gonna be in when you come in here talking shit?
No, honestly, I think that was great when he did that. I think that was great for promotion. If he did a fight right after that, I think
it wasn't.
Yo, Ben,
you know why it wasn't?
Fucking bomb.
It wasn't great because you have to have done something. You have to have fought someone. Then you could crash the press conference and say you could do your Club of Lane. You can't be fighting the Jason Quigleys of the world and they what about me? Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm not trying to defend Andre, but he's a 2-division champ. If he wanted to do that, he's allowed to do that. I think that was all right. At the end of the day,
he got clowned at that press conference.
He did.
Bro, he looked like I'm not trying to bogus, but he looked like some like I'm not even somebody that looked off that was supposed to be there that just pulled up and be like, "Where's my invite? Where's the?"
It wasn't. Look, I'll tell you what. It wasn't even like when Lara did it. It wasn't. I seen when Lara did it. It was a genuine feeling of, yo, Canelo, you gotta fight this dude.
Yo, do you remember when Billy Joe Saunders did it? I think he did it like twice, actually.
When he did it to Golovkin, and it was the same. It was the same thing for the same reason. What the fuck have you been doing that you think you could come here and preach to me? What the fuck have you been doing, bro? You can't do that if you ain't been doing nothing, bro. You can't. And the reason it didn't work the way that he thought it would, bro, you've been at 2 weights and ain't fought shit. Go ahead, 2-division champion that ain't fought shit. And I don't want to hear about this and that. Other people are fighting. Jacobs fought Quillen, Golovkin, Derevyanchenko. Other people are fighting. You are not fighting shit. And you think you're gonna mess up my night? It's my night. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
It's my night.
But I'm gonna fuck you up right now, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
And then his bitch ass is walking around with a shirt. Canelo and Billy Joe Saunders.
Yo, is that Mirage? Oh no, Mirage is here.
No, man,
Mirage not here.
I was imitating.
I ain't seen Mirage in a minute.
No,
motherfucker.
No, because yo, Rick. So does Isan and Mirage not come on here no more, or what? Or Nissan and
bro, Isan don't like coming on here because we talk about Canelo. He hate, bro. If you look at his whole shit, he really hate Canelo, bro.
He
Like
does.
he
He
hate
does.
that
He does.
dude, bro.
He tried to say Canelo's not an ATG. Come on, bro.
Bro, he tried to say Marquez is greater than. I'm like, look, bro,
Marquez
look.
is not greater than Canelo, bro.
You
Stop
know what I'm
it.
saying?
Bro,
I'm
I don't
like,
even know how to
you.
have the conversation. They did
Yeah,
their
he
own thing, but
tripping,
we
bro.
know, bro. But here's the thing. He doesn't add to context shit, and then they'd be like, okay, so when what's his name fought that one dude, he could have jumped 2 divisions, but with Marcus, he's like, oh, he did this for me. You realize that video was a year later. Literally, I even think it was like not even a year later, and then they got brought up. Like I think he just asked. I don't know. I think he really loves Triple
Bro,
G. That
anything shading Canelo he's gonna retweet it. Anything. It could be like Canelo. It could be some random arbitrary shit. Canelo's a jerk. He'll retweet that shit. Like, yeah, he really hate that dude, bro.
Hey,
You
Joe
gotta stop
Caesar's
that
asked.
shit.
Yo, I'm already on the
Caesar's
dark
asked you
side
for
of
the link again.
Yeah, but I'm about to shut it down, bro.
Oh, okay.
on the dark side of Twitter. I'm already seeing people saying like, "Yo, like if Canelo wins by decision, you know it's some fishy." Like they're already making excuses for
Do you
Charlo.
know how fucking miserable you gotta be to be doing shit like that?
You know,
yeah,
he's a knockout because you know the scorecard is already gonna be
yeah.
some fishy.
Listen, your boy, right? Y'all was cool with Spence not knocking out Mikey. Why are you trying to change your own rules, bro?
Bro,
Spence did not knock out Mikey. He didn't, right? But you hold Canelo to another standard than your man. It's like, how do you live with yourself being that way?
yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Ring. Ever since that fight, after that July 29th, shit on Twitter has not been the same, man. Shit has hit the fan.
It's been even more toxic.
No,
Yeah.
not toxic, but it's certain people are quiet. Certain people are just like, it's
And
like,
I like quiet.
Yeah, I
Bro,
it's like,
it's you know why it's not the same? Because they're running out of people, bro. Think about remember what we talked about that like all right, Wilder got his ass beat. Fulton got his ass beat. Errol got his ass beat. Who you got? Who's left?
They have Jermel, which is not a pay per view star, but that's their last guy, and then they have Tank, which we know Tank is not gonna fight nobody.
Tank is not gonna fight
They
nobody.
got
well, to be honest,
Benavidez. They got
Right, they have
Benavidez still.
Benavidez. They do. They have
Yeah, because
Benavidez.
even Cool Boy got his ass whooped, and they
Bro.
lost him too.
Do they have
I guess
Benavidez, bro? Do they have Benavidez?
I mean, they have him. Like, bro, be real. Andre is not gonna beat him because, like, Andre could do enough to beat him, but he won't knock him out. And if he doesn't knock him out, forget it, bro. They'll rob him. They don't give a fuck. They don't
No,
give a fuck.
I know
nobody
that.
gives a fuck about Andre.
Yo,
They'll leave that motherfucker in the
I really
streets.
want Andre to
Yo,
win. I really
speaking
think
of Benavidez, is it true that Jose Benavidez moving on to middleweight to fight Jamal Charlo?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
He,
Wait,
no, but no, I don't know about him fighting Charlo, but I did see him say he's going to middleweight. I did see that.
hey, that would be one of the most winnable fights for Charlo, and I still don't know if he can beat
back.
They all circling around Charlo. Jacobs won him. But Jacobs ain't fought in like over a year, bro.
But Jamal hasn't fought
I think he can beat him.
So has your mom.
Almost 3 years. To be honest with you, like, why? Why does he still have the belts, bro?
Fuck, man.
You
Fuck
see him in that
WBC, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I seen him in that interview, bro. He looks
miserable.
He actually looks miserable in that interview, like he just recently did.
You talking about Maul?
Yeah, bro.
That dude is on drugs, bro.
Is he on drugs or I don't fucking know. He looks.
If you listen to Jermel when Jermel was like, yo, they asked Jermel, oh, do you think he's gonna bounce back? And he was like, yo, I don't really know. If you just like read between the lines, it sounds like he's talking about addiction when it comes to his brother. That's the vibe that I got from it. They're like, what is your brother addicted to something? Because
he said he doesn't really talk to his brother.
Yeah, he said he don't be over there.
They don't.
I heard that this dude was on mushrooms, before that fight when he had that slap, from Plant.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard, man. And then
he slapped the.
He probably was tripping so bad, like he thought Plant was the Pillsbury Doughboy. He started touching.
Well, remember why Plant slapped him? He pulled his beard, bro.
Yeah, he thought it was Santa Claus.
Yo, he probably didn't even know. He probably thought that was like a tree or some shit. And Plant just like, why is this dude
Yo, he was
touching
probably
me? He probably thought, "Hey, why is this dude touching me, yo? Slap the shit out of him, yo.
Get off me, nigga.
Then he got
You know what cracked me up is Coach Malachi was calling Plant a slick black fighter now.
It literally is.
Hey, Coach Malachi had me rolling, man. That shit was funny.
I'm saying, man, like Plant stock going up. He out here slapping motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's like, he's slapping people. He whoops some people.
Because he didn't punch him. He ain't, yo, it's actually worse. It's worse that he slapped him, bro.
That means that he has zero respect for you. Like he treated you like a side bitch or something.
For
like,
real,
that's
yo.
Crazy.
And did you see Charlo didn't move or gesture like, oh, he slapped me. He just stood there like
sad.
Hey, for real, man, that motherfucker went into like statue mode, bro. She was hilarious.
He was looking at him like,
did he just freeze?
Yo, maybe he was high, man.
And
maybe he was high.
He was. He probably was.
And then the worst part is his wife got her ass whooped in like the parking lot by his brother's wife and shit on top of it.
Yeah, I heard that too. That his BM got an ass whooped in a parking lot. I heard that.
Oh damn!
No, bro, I didn't know.
From the fire pan into the fire.
I didn't know that Jermel and him were gonna get in a fight, but it makes sense why their wives swapped.
No, I mean they don't. Their personalities are too similar, which is why they fight. They're both hotheads. Like if I had a brother, which I don't, if I had a brother, right, we would get along. Why? Because I'm not a hothead, easygoing type people. They'll get along. But two hotheads, two motherfuckers that's always in their feelings and shit, yeah, they not gonna get along, even if they brothers. If anything, it'll be worse because they always in their feelings. If you look at Mel, he always in his feelings. If you look at Maul, he always in his feelings. Oh, y'all motherfuckers ain't never gonna get along.
And then they're twins, so they're always competing with each other. I'm pretty sure.
And that's another thing that Mel, and I said this, I forgot who I said this to. I think it was the Beats, that I always felt Mel, the reason he came up is because he was tired of being in Maul's shadow, because they always used to talk about Maul and they didn't really say a lot about Mel, you know, a couple of years ago, like 5-6 years ago. So now he's undisputed. He got the Canelo fight, and it's like, yeah, B, it's my time now. I'm big. He said, I'm Big Charlo. I shit you not.
I mean, it's like they were born minutes apart, and I think Mel was the last one to come out of the womb. So yeah, he has every right to call himself Big Charlo, you know?
Big Charlo, yo. Jonathan says Plant was yelling, "Get you some, boy." Maul sad as fuck. Yeah, yo. And you know Plant didn't start. Like, I'm gonna say this. Plant didn't start that shit. He not gonna start no shit.
He's not that guy.
He's not gonna start no, like, he ain't just gonna be out here looking for clout and doing things for clout. He was just chilling, wearing his baggy ass t-shirt with his trucker cap, just minding his business. Because I do like that about Plant. He just be minding his business, bro.
Walking around with that fine ass wife he has. How can you be mad?
Real, yo.
Yeah,
you be happy all day. Shit.
He got that money from Canelo, and he just chilling. So in all likelihood, Charlo was high off some shrooms. He thought that Plant beard was a tree. He kept pulling that shit.
You thought that was that mushroom from
hey man, he pissed Plant the fuck off, and Plant smacked him, man.
Plant the fuck off me, yo. This shit crazy, bro. Yo, that shit is really like a sitcom over there, bro. That shit is. They should make a sitcom of that shit. They should make a comedy like a Netflix.
Nah, that's gotta be an extension of.
There's always some shit.
That's
man.
reality TV right there.
Earl's getting into car accidents. He's going to Dubai. He's
Brona
on live.
Brona giving people his drawers. You want these drawers?
You want these drawers?
You know
what I'm saying?
Oh my god! I just realized how many alcoholics they have over there. They have
a lot of those guys. Omar Figueroa, alcoholic. Spence, alcoholic.
Jason Rosario, remember him?
Yeah, alcoholic?
Yeah, big time actually. Apparently,
really?
Broadway said it like over there, like he is a heavy drinker.
Who's
head.
that? Who you talking about?
Jason
No
Rizzo.
wonder he can't take it to the body. You know another alcoholic that couldn't take it to the body? Kovalev.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yo, you saw when he
Wow.
got when Spence got hit to the body, it's almost like he went limp.
Yo,
I remember, like late in the fight, bro. Like that dude
dude
can't
is
take it.
the alcoholic.
Because you know alcohol, like when your liver is trying to detoxify your shit, like it makes your gut bigger. That's what happens. So like it probably does bad stuff to your stomach. It really kills your stomach.
You should just put Arrow on a Hennessy bottle, man. Get your money that way, bro. Stop fighting. Your boxing career is done, bro.
He's
Well,
just not the face of boxing, though, to
you
be
think
selling
Earl was
Hennessy.
done?
That's Canelo's job.
You think I don't know if Earl was done. I honestly don't. But
Nah,
I like
man.
to see him back as
You
the
want
right
my
way.
all right. You want my real opinion on Arrow? Like
No
if you was
bias,
just
Just keep it
no
100.
bias, no bias. I believe he's finished.
Yeah, I would think so. At this point, it's pretty close. I mean, what is he really going to do?
And I'm not talking about decoration shit. When I think of a fight, I think of okay, if he went to 54, who could he beat? I don't think he beats Tim Tszyu.
I don't think he beats Castagna.
Oh,
I don't think he Castagna. I think Castagna would beat him. Tim Tszyu would beat him. Jesus Ramos would beat him. So it's
what
like
about what about Banana?
¿Quién?
Rosario.
Bro,
Banana.
that dude is done. Bro. Ese otro
Oh, he's
tipo
done.
that's done, bro. That dude is done, bro.
That dude's in Punta Cana right now, chilling.
Yeah, like that dude is selling fucking perico, bro. That dude is done, bro.
He's got an elote cart somewhere, man.
Yeah, that dude is done, bro. Like that dude ain't gonna be boxing. Who fucked him up? I forgot. Oh, right. This dude fucked him up. No,
Brian.
No. Jason just got fucked up by Brian Mendoza. Right. Brian
And
fucked him
Charlo
up,
pretty
bro.
much though. He got fucked up his last two fights.
And by a jab. Charlo put him down by a jab. That's all that alcohol. That's what it does to you.
Crawford Canelo Lopez. Muchas gracias, Thais Costa. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it's a lot of alcoholics. So I didn't even realize how many of those guys is substance abusers. It's like 5 or 6 of them, right? Spence, Charlo, Jason,
Broner.
Omar Figueroa, Broner.
Yeah, that's a rehab promotion.
Charlo like shrooms.
Right. Gary's not on drugs. He just don't like fighting. Thurman's not on drugs. He's just weird.
Gervonta's probably on drugs. That's why he was wearing a skirt and a purse.
Yeah, he's probably on drugs.
Fruity ass motherfucker.
I think he's fruity as fuck.
You know, Wilder's on shrooms because he said he was gonna do a ayahuasca to find himself. Remember, he said he was gonna do the shrooms to find himself.
Yeah.
Is that why he wanted to have babies?
Yeah, like he wanted.
No, that was before that.
On baby.
That was before that.
Wilder said he has good pussy.
He said that cognizantly.
He
was cognizant when he said that shit. That he wants to get pregnant.
No, he said that about Dillian White. I know what Michael talking about.
Yeah,
he said he's like, I'm a good piece of pussy. I'm like, yo, this dude
Hey,
is
like this.
wow, B.
Like, why would you say that, bro?
Of all the things you could compare yourself to, bro.
Wilder's the only heavyweight champion ever in history to twerk.
He's another one whose career I think is over.
Yeah, that was pathetic, man.
I think so, but I don't know what's going on with this negotiation shit. I thought it was good.
The shit is that the management changed, bro. That's what happened. The management changed. Like it went from Prince Khalid to Turkey Al Sheikh. Now he's the one who's in charge.
Oh, did Khalid give up? Why did Khalid give up? Because AJ's
that's the thing. There's something going on over there with the power dynamic. That's what I see. So because that's the prince, bro. Okay, it's the fucking prince, bro. So I guess somebody that outranked him is like, nah, I got this. I got this now, bro. I'm doing this. Jonathan said Maul stood there like he remembered he didn't pull out from a random joint. Where he was just like, he just stood there and looked at him. It's crazy, bro.
So
his career's over.
To be honest with you, I don't even follow that information on the AJ Wilder shit because I'm tired of it. I'm good, bro. I don't follow anything.
Nah, the shit is that the main thing is that the management changed, so AJ is not gonna let that hold him up. That okay, if y'all not doing this, because you could say, why don't you just do the fight amongst yourselves? It's because they're not gonna want other money for that. It's gonna be less than what they were promised. So it's looking like your AJ gonna end up fighting somebody else. I don't know who. Wilder, you not getting no younger. And the other shit is people, they don't get money fighting you. So you don't have as many options. Remember, you couldn't make one fucking Ruiz fight, bro.
He couldn't. Offered him $1 million.
He wanted $10 million in a box of cheeseburgers, bro. He couldn't even get that.
Couldn't even get that shit, bro.
Snickers. He offered him a Snickers too. Don't forget that.
Like the shit is that AJ's never gonna run out of people that are willing to fight him, because if nothing else, they know they get paid. They're gonna get money. So they'll fight him. They'll fight him because they'll get money. But Wilder, they could put you on pay-per-view, bro. They did that. And your fake fans did not show up. They didn't buy it. Shit, even I thought they was gonna buy it.
Yo, you were saying 600K and shit. I was like,
because I thought off of the love, like, yo, they ain't seen him in a minute. He got his ass beat. This is his first fight back. I thought off of the love, they'll fuck with him. Yeah. They love is fake, bro.
Wilder has yet to even sell a stadium in the U.S. ever.
They are fake, bro. They're the ones that convinced him of all that conspiracies and shit and made him take that third fight.
Para no comprar su pelea, para no comprar la pelea. Eso look like I see it as A and B. You sit all day talking about the guy A, but once B roll around, you're not good for nothing. Because you literally not supporting the dude, bro. You're not buying his shit. So then, what the fuck? With friends like that, or with supporters like that, who needs enemies?
They didn't even buy his CD. I bet you they didn't even buy his CD.
He got a brand new song out. You heard it, Michael?
No, I didn't hear that trash.
I'm gonna send it to
you. No,
it's called Shake Your Ass, right? Tell me what you got.
I'm gonna send it to your email, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm good.
You wanna hear that fire?
I know you was playing that. You added that to your gym playlist. I know you did, bro.
That's my workout shit, bro. I gotta get strong out here to the Wilder, that new Wilder.
Is that on
Apple? Oh boy!
Imagine someone saying, "Yo, put on that new Deontay Wilder."
On that new Wilder joint.
I'm not gonna lie.
That shit'll knock you out.
I can see Righty saying shit like that, bro.
Bomb Squad. Hey, y'all quit hitting on Deontay Wilder, the king of the heavyweight division, the guy that brought the heavyweight division back. Quit hitting on Wilder, man.
Yo, the deer is getting run over by the train.
Yo, B. The heavyweight division is sad right now.
It's horrible, bro.
Terrible. As soon as AJ lost those titles, it went to shit.
Y'all want me to make a cold claim, like a hot take?
Go ahead.
After this weekend, don't be surprised if Wilder knocks both of these guys out. Wilder would be a top pick. Oh, Wilder beats this guy easy. Remember, after every heavyweight fight, why does Wilder get involved? Like, Wilder would beat these guys easy.
Wait, you talking about after the Joyce and Zhang and after the Belin and Garcia?
Yeah. Deontay Wilder somehow is gonna get brought up and he knocks both of them off.
Olo, who you like this weekend, bro? You still got Zhang?
Yeah, I still got Zhang.
I dig it.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Zhang versus Wilder, that's a 50-50 fight. Because Zhang,
but it won't happen. That's why heavyweight is whack. Because when we think of most good fights, it's all shit that ain't happening.
Hey, what do you think about Zhang versus Frankie Sanchez? I know you don't like him.
Oh, come on, country. Why y'all always bringing that dude up, bro?
No. That's a possibility. That fight.
Bro, y'all don't want to watch that dude fight, bro. Y'all fronting like.
I think you and Zhang might be an interesting fight, man.
I'd watch that fight, Zhang versus Frankie Sanchez.
You would watch that fucking
you would watch
fight,
it
bro.
Too, Jules. You would watch it too.
See, now I need a cigarette. Fuck y'all.
I guess I triggered Jules, man.
Oh, he really doesn't like Frankie Sanchez at all.
Michael, you think Wilder or Zhang is a 50-50 fight? You think Wilder? I think Zhang would.
Like, because Zhang has reach, bro. Like, real good reach.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 fight. And about Frank Sanchez, hey, I'm a Frank Sanchez fan. Look what they talking about. I like the guy. He is boring, but
He's boring as shit though, Polo.
Yeah, I gotta admit.
What do you like about him, Polo?
Yeah, but I think him and Zhang would be a good fight, though, man. Don't you?
No, it would be the styles because he's the mover, he's the boxer, and Zhang is the, so you could say the counter puncher, and it's like a style thing. Well, Frank Sanchez can box, bro, and he's pretty fast for a heavyweight. Like, bro, he really can outbox a lot of these big guys. I'm sorry, but remember, Vance, I know you like AJ and stuff, but I'm telling you right now, Frank versus AJ, he would make AJ look really bad. I'm not saying he wins, but I'm saying
no, Polo. When you say shit like that, I hate when you do that, bro.
No, because you're
picking AJ or are you picking Frank?
Depending, I don't know, man. You seen how AJ has looked like.
I know how AJ's looking. I'm a big AJ fan. Like AJ got me into boxing. I would have I really didn't like his last performance.
I would have to favor. You would have to favor AJ, but it's not gonna be like a close. Like it's not gonna be a. It's gonna be a close fight. I would favor AJ just because the experience, the name, but that's not a fight that is just 100% he's gonna win. Like, don't count on Frank, but that's what I was saying. Because I remember I said that last 2 years, and y'all got on me, but I'm like, bro, look at the style, like.
I don't like Sanchez.
I think he has good ass boxing.
Where is he? Like, is he fighting? Like, what's going on?
He's fighting on the Canelo.
Is he? Is that confirmed?
And against a Zhang ex-opponent, which is hilarious. Like, he's fighting a guy Zhang already beat, so it's like it's a stay busy fight.
Did he respond to Anderson's call out? Jared Anderson? Didn't he call him out?
I don't think Jared Anderson called him out. I think Frank.
I don't know. Frank would beat Jared Anderson, man. I'll bet anybody in this panel that had that.
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
I still want to see the battle of the. I still want to see the battle of the big babies, man, so they can fight for who gets the name.
But let's be fair, man. Like how Jared looked at, bro. I don't think they're gonna do that fight anytime soon. They would only do that fight for like a.
I'm not gonna lie, Frank is boring as shit, but he's hard to. I think he's hard to beat for anybody.
Yeah. Look what he did to F.A. Ajagba, dude. He fucked him up.
No, I knew that was going to happen. I had Frank in that fight.
No, I don't know.
F.A.'s ass. F.A.'s
ass. Who did people have in the panel when that fight first got announced? Well,
I had Frank Sanchez.
How about you, Country? Did you have F.A. or Frank Sanchez?
I honestly thought F.A. was going to win, but I wasn't really hip to Frank's, boxing style.
Damn, but you know what's crazy? F.A. has been on a run, though. He took 2 O's from 2, upcoming boxers, despite that what people think, but F is actually looking nice. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that win is aging well for Frank Sanchez. Don't cut off F just yet, man, because that guy has underrated. He has a good ass jab, not like elite, but F is looking better.
F needs work though, Polo. He does.
Oh, I'm not saying he doesn't, but I'm just saying the way he's been looking, he was bro, against that Kaskavusky guy. We can say what we want if you're not hip to him, but the way he made him look bro, he
looked like, think about it. Before he fought Frank Sanchez, he looked like a boogeyman. He was taking people out and was knocking motherfuckers, and then he got in there with Frank Sanchez and got neutralized and got fucked up. So, he's good to a point, but how good is he really?
Well, here's the thing, bro. He was knocking the people out because let's be honest, in the heavyweight division, guys don't really move the way Frank Sanchez moves. That's besides a few, you got the Usyks. It's really rare you see people move like that fast, that quick. So that's why he was looking good. And then he met a guy that was faster than him, better feet. So that's what he made him look like that. And then he realized, damn, I really got to switch up my style. And that's when he started using his jab more. He started using some of his more attributes. So I think he's been looking better. But I'm telling you, man, don't be surprised if he gets a big win coming up. And like I said, I'll favor him against Dubois. If him and Dubois meet next year, I got F all day.
Yo, put Frank Sanchez and Johnny Rice in the fight, bro. That'd be one of the most boring fights in heavyweight history of all time.
Jules would not even watch it, man. He'd be like, "Fuck this."
Fuck that. He'll be watching some.
Who? So what thinking body is he in? Is he a high level?
Frank?
WBC and IBF.
Frankie?
Is he ranked highly? Yeah, Frank.
WBC number 3.
Number 3 in WBC.
Yeah.
Really? That's surprising.
Yep, and IBF he's 8 or 7. Yeah, man. But Fast. I
That's
wanted to fight a
wild.
heavyweight. I wanted to fight a heavyweight that you like. So when he beats him, I can come back and give you shit for it. The fast,
I
he's
don't
gonna be like,
know.
oh yeah, yeah, I
That's
can't wait,
Polo
man.
for you, man,
I
right
literally
there.
Yeah.
Polo. I literally 2 minutes ago said that he's hard to beat for everybody.
Who is? Who
Frank,
is?
Frank
Sanchez.
Sanchez is
You
hard to
don't want
beat.
to know, Jules. You have
He
a
is
feeling.
though. No,
Jules,
but
you
that's
think he's
like
boring,
look.
but he's hard to beat.
It's not shitting on his skills, like, cause yeah, the Duke could fight. He gonna survive, but in a very, very
Boring.
boring fucking
Boring.
way. Like
You know who's gonna beat him? Someone that's as fast as him, basically Usyk. Like, give me or a guy that can
if he
really
ever
like.
gets a fight like that, Polo, if he ever gets a fight, because look at who he's fighting now,
But
Scott.
let's be but that's also like, let's be honest. I don't know, y'all don't want to hear this, but it's also he's a high risk, low reward. Let's be honest, bro. People are aiming at the
Bro,
top. He's
that's
kind of
cool. It's cool to say that he's a high risk, low reward, but it's also cool to say that nobody needs you for nothing because you're not doing nothing.
no. But that's because he needs to get like example. If he gets a bell or gets something like a man, then people are gonna be like, you know what? Let me risk it. But at least he's staying busy, bro. As someone that
No,
likes, at
yo no
least
estoy diciendo nada malo. I'm only saying that he doesn't have an aim. ¿Me entiende? Que he has a promoter, right? But what belt are you in line for? What belt are you trying to get in line
oh,
for?
WBC. He's number three. He's number three. So we'll see what.
Then forget it because who's been number one for the last 2 years, three
Man,
years?
Ray, but remember
Wilder
everything.
lost the Fury. You know that ever since he lost the Fury, he's been number one, and
No,
it
no,
hasn't changed.
yeah, but Ring, let's be honest. Unless I don't know what Wilder's aspiration is anymore. Like, does he want to be a champion? I think he just wants those final fights. And
No,
like in
I don't
2 years,
think I don't think he wants it either. I don't think he wants a belt. I'm just saying that while he's not retired, the WBC won't move him, and they won't order. You know, they're not going to order Sanchez versus Wilder. You know that.
no, definitely. And you know Wilder's not gonna take that, bro. Wilder's gonna be like, oh hell no, like,
Hell no. For
bro,
what?
that's a fight. I literally told people I like. They make that fight. You know who I'm picking. Man. I'm telling you, that's like not because it's just like Wilder's gonna be looking for him and not Frank chasing unless Wilder changes his game plan. The damn where, but I think what's
Yeah,
gonna end
but
up
that dude
happening is
is
when Wilder retires.
ese tipo está acabado, Polo. Wilder, like by me, Wilder is kind of to me where Keith Thurman is, just not as bad because he did fight, but it's like
Yeah,
your career is over. Like, yeah, it's kind of over. Like Thurman's not retired, right? But your career is over. Like it's done. Like you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna beat anybody unless they get you more ham and egg guys. But you don't even fight ham and egg guys that often.
for real. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted to see Otto Wallen versus Wilder just like to stay busy, see what's up. But Otto Wallen got Garcia, which I can't pick a winner that. So I'm like I like both guys. It's like fuck man. I really want to see Wallen in like a big fight, just cause like he throws and Garcia is entertaining, but it's like fuck like. Is that fight entertaining? I mean, here's the thing.
No, it
Wallen
is. It
throws a
is
lot.
because it's what Garcia. It's gonna be like when he fought the Polish guy. Remember when he fought the Polish guy, Garcia?
Oh,
That he kept
oh, the
moving around, and eventually he caught him.
he cut him, but I don't know, man. It's heavyweight division. Depending if he can't like the thing with Wallen, we know he throws a lot of fucking punches. Like he'll
No,
be in there.
no, he don't.
He
Not
don't.
on the regular. Don't use that Fury shit. Normally, he fights like the Polish guy, the one that Garcia fought like 2 fights ago. That's more how Valine normally fights. He want to box, he want to move, all of that. And it's like, well, you can't really do that with Garcia because he eat guys up like guys
You
that
don't
do
think
that. He
so?
eat them up.
No, because in the Dominic Brazil fight, bro, he was on Dominic Brazil's ass. Like I know it's Dominic Brazil, but I think it's also like heavyweight division's weird because remember Zhang had a bad performance against you know who, and then he comes like I feel like it's also depending. You gotta remember who if he's fighting on like if he's not on the main card, if he's not on, it's always switches. But I don't know, man. I kind of want to see Gassiev. Like, would you be hip to AJ Gassiev if that ever got made, or you
Bro,
could?
I would love Garcia versus anybody because
Oh, that's what I was
he's
saying.
not boring. Like Garcia, like either you gonna get beat the fuck up coming forward, which doesn't really happen, by the way. Usyk beat him, but on some
That's Usyk.
outclassing you shit, not I'm fucking you up. You know
on
what I
the
mean?
inside, I'm not working. Yeah, no one has done that to him because bro, I know that motherfucker hits hard because I remember he came to fight here in Minnesota at a casino for an eliminator. He knocked that dude out in one round. Like you could hear
Oh, that dude hit mad hard, and he's not even a big heavyweight, and that dude hit mad hard.
Bro, especially to the body when he hit that. I'm like, yo, that dude was
That's how I
out.
think he's gonna get Valine. By the way, yeah,
Out of
that's how I
body.
think he's
You
the
know,
body attack.
so if Garcia beats Wallen, you know who I want to see, but I probably like we can get some good heavyweight fights. Give me Hergovich versus Garcia.
Yeah, pero Hergovic también en la posición que él está, he's not gonna want to roll the dice now. You
You don't
know.
think so? You know what I'm saying? Because they could have made like an
AJ
interim.
Hergovic, mira, AJ Hergovic posible, ¿por qué? Por el dinero.
Mhm.
Pero ya ese tipo quiere su título. He wants his title shot, bro.
Yeah, you know what they
So if
should
it,
have done? They should have made an interim belt for him and then see what's up. Because, in my opinion, that's what they should do. Like what Frank Warren, we give him shit. He's smart because he went and got Joyce an interim. He got Daniel Dubois. That's how you get your shot. Like, because when you have an interim, it's more likely you're gonna get like either you get upgraded or you're gonna get your shot. Like because anything could happen. What if Wilson says, you know what? I'm out of boxing. I'm not gonna waste my time. Like you never know, man.
look,
Shit.
let's put it
Like,
this way. Let's put it this: the good fights at heavyweight does not involve the usual suspects. Not Wilder, not Fury. Pobre Usyk, ¿verdad? Pobrecito, pero ¿qué se va a
but it's the
hacer?
truth. Yeah, it's the truth. Like
¿Qué se
there's
va
a
a
lot of
hacer?
fights. Who wouldn't want to see a Bacoli versus what's an Arslan Magmura? Ooh.
Exactly. There's other fights that the fights that are good at heavyweight, it's not with the stars at heavyweight. It's with the other guys. You know what I mean? Like, ¿y qué se va a hacer?
Yo,
Like,
yo,
those are still
yo.
good fights. Zhang versus Joyce rematch,
Oh
still a good
yeah,
fight.
boom! I'm still gonna watch it. Oh, bro, I'm
It's
telling you,
a good
it'll be
fight.
more competitive. Even though I'm picking Zane, I think Joyce is gonna, do better than what he did. But I still got Zane. But I'm saying if it goes, if Joyce wins, oh, good, he got his leg back. If Zane wins, and damn,
Yeah.
we still have. I'm excited for it just because I know that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna be a good weekend. That's
did
another
you hear
thing.
what
That's
Zane
still a
said?
good weekend of fights.
You got Chon, you got that. There is a Monaco card. I don't know if you know who the guy Alberto Ramirez. He signed with Eye of the Tiger. He's fighting the guy that Smith knocked out on a Monaco card. But I'm not so sure how you could see like where to find that. Like it's one of those Monaco cards that Matchroom has,
Yeah,
but
because they
it's
got casinos and shit over there. They're starting to take the fights over there because they got well, Monaco is famous for casinos and shit like that. So
no. But how come? But remember they did boxing for a little bit and they kind of died down because of
no,
pandemic.
y
But
lo van
like
a hacer otra vez. Joe Cordina's next fight is in Monaco.
no. But there's a card this weekend. It's like this Saturday, but I don't know which broadcast is gonna broadcast. And there's some
Tiene
decent
que
like.
ser alguien in Canada. If it's anywhere, because if it's Eye of the Tiger, that's Canada. So
Yeah, so it must be something. Yeah,
it got to
because
be
that's what.
somebody in Canada that's going to show that because they're not going to show that in America. In any event, yo, I will see y'all on Saturday for the fights. Holla
All
at your
right.
boy.
Have a
Peace
good
out,
one, you
guys.
guys. Jules, have a good one. Thanks for having me on, brother.
Peace out, y'all.